What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans and New Orleans Pelicans fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, where I'll be doing a live play-by-play and live scoreboard and an interactive chat for tonight's game between the Spurs and the Pelicans. The Pelicans are the home team, and I said it last night. I'll say it again. What an exciting time to be a San Antonio Spurs fan! As not only did it look great last night, but really the draft picks, the trades that they made last week. I am so excited for this team. Excitement is up on all the Spurs channels. I know views are up on my channel. Clay and the Spurs fans doing well. SpursTube TV. It's just such a great time and probably the most exciting time we've had as Spurs fans in the last few years. Just all these draft picks. I have no idea what we're going to do with them. I can't wait till the season's over to start doing mock drafts left and right, analyzing players. I did one mock draft reviewing my thoughts on what the Spurs should do, but at this point, I'm going to shelve anything with the NBA draft. We don't know where we're picking. I'm going to wait till the season's over because I want to focus on the here and now and what our guys are doing. DeJounte Murray proved to the world last night that he is an all-star. 32 points, 10 boards, 15 assists, 4 steals, and 1 turnover, which I forgot to mention last night. Our guy had 15 assists versus 1 turnover. And that Spurs team was a much different team when he was on the court and off the court, proving that he is the guy. He is our Batman. We need to build around him and get our Robin. Good evening, Phil, South Tex, Luke, channel members Phil and Luke. Thank you for being in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Good evening, Mars, Ernie, Ashley. I'm doing great. What's with Tim Duncan? He's shocked we have 3 first-round picks. Shocked. Jakob hitting another 3. So, real quick, I made a promise to you guys last season that if Jakob Poeltl hit a 3, I would run outside my house and yell Turtle Power. Well, I can't do that still because my throat's a little hoarse from just brutalizing it for the last song I did for TSR Music. I haven't had a chance to record the video. Got really busy today, and the New York Giants video I took longer. I watched the Mustang, which you saw in the Wake Up My Neighbors video. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't, but I revved up my car this morning early in the AM. Whatever, I don't care. I'm going to do something a little different with the Turtle Power. I have a plan. Hopefully it'll be up within the next week or so, but I have a plan. I'm not going to let you guys down. I'm going to make you proud. I'm going to do something special for Turtle Power with him hitting the 3. And if you didn't see my reaction, it's going to be the start of tomorrow's Spurs recap. I do a recap every week, the day after the last game of the week. So today's the last game of the week for the Spurs. So tomorrow I'll have a recap up around 10:30 to 11, and I really want to get my music video done. Phil, I know you said you want to check out the song. I want to hear you here. I want to get your reaction to it because it's out there for me. What's up, Jacob? Sarah, good evening. Jacob, that's awesome. Silent Hooper, let's turn the season around. Derek White played well with Boston last night. Glad he's doing well, but it's a new era for the Spurs. We got some new players coming in. We got a whole lot of draft picks. I know people may argue, well, Rich, Drew, and Thad weren't playing, but still, it feels different, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of the girl now from Saved by the Bell when she was like all trippy and singing that song. Is Josh Richardson playing? I expect us to play well, Ashley. Jacob, I'm not streaming the Super Bowl. I'm going to be with friends. I'll record the ending if it's a close game and my reaction like I've done for a few of the NFL games. Some of you seem to enjoy those. And this is going to stay a sports-related channel. Some folks, if anybody is looking, why is he uploading a video of his Mustang? One, I love my car, for starters. But second, it's a sports car. And I hope to have maybe a little more Mustang content and a little here and there. I'm going to put up the video with me blowing a banner off the wall by accident at some point soon. But it is a sports car. It'll probably just be in the TSR Shorts playlist. This channel is going to be Giants, Spurs, then a little sprinkle maybe of the United States Women's National Team and the Yankees and my sports car and maybe something workout related, which is sports. If I get a 6-pack, you darn well know I'm taking my shirt off at some point this year and showing off the abs. And when I go to dunk again, when it's nice out and I get in basketball shape, I want to show you guys that I can still dunk. A 44-year-old white guy, 44-year-old old fart white guys can still throw it down. Glad you're on. It's Ozzy. It is helping our channel. It is, and it's helping all of us. It's helping me. It's helping Clan the Spurs fan. Helping SpursTube TV. I wish SSPN wasn't so busy with school. I was checking to see if they did any videos on the trades, and they haven't had time. That's the key if you want to grow on YouTube. When there's big news on your team, you got to be on top of it. And I try to stay on top of Spurs news as much as possible, but I also try to give you guys really quality content. I'm really dedicated to giving you stuff that's really happening with the team. There's a lot of websites that have just made up stuff, and I try not to cover that. And just so passionate for the team. Last year, the last 2 years, maybe I joked around a little too much when players were cut or released. I don't want to do that anymore. I want everybody to succeed as a Spur, whether we think they're part of the future or not. I was rooting for Thaddeus Young. I'm rooting for Romeo Langford, Ross Richardson. Hopefully, he comes off the bench and starts dropping 15 a night. Whoever's wearing that silver and black, we should be rooting for him. I'm rooting for Lonnie Walker to turn this week around. I checked. If you guys didn't know, Lonnie Walker has played about 12 minutes a game this week. He played 11 in the first game, 13 in the second. He hasn't made a field goal this week. I believe it was 0 for 3 in both games. Lonnie Walker scored 2 points this week. He's got to turn it around. If he keeps playing like this, he's not going to get a contract with the Spurs. And I'm rooting for him to prove to him that he belongs as a 6th or 7th man, whether it's him or Primo. I'm rooting for you, Lonnie. Show us something tonight. Show us something tonight. I don't want to do my recap tomorrow and say Lonnie Walker had an ugly week. I don't like doing that for any of our Spurs, saying that they had an ugly week. It kills me to type the word ugly next to their name, but I got to be factual. I'm not going to BS you guys. If somebody played bad, I got to call it like it is. Thank you, Veronica. I'm predicting that Vassell will be our starter for more than 3 years. Devin Vassell looked good last night. Can he do it tonight? By the way, go Spurs go! And Gavin, hit the thumbs up. It's free, fast, nutritious, and delicious, and it does help the channel. It's an easy way to support. It doesn't cost you a penny. Gabriel, I'm saying I can jump. I don't know if I still can. It's been a while since I've tried to dunk. But that is a movie. White Men Can't Jump. It was a great early 90s movie with Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson and Rosie Perez. Was that Woody Harrelson's girlfriend? Rosie Perez? I think that's her. Go Spurs, go. Ghost. I like to see the Go Spurs in the chat. And by the way, Willie Hernan Gomez will be playing tonight. Rich, if we trade up, who do you want in the top 3? Phil? I'm going to save that to a mock draft because I honestly have not researched the top 3 guys enough to just sit here and say, I want this guy. And it wouldn't be fair of me to say that to you without having done scouting reports on the top 3 players. I don't just want to make up an answer. I want to give you an answer that is because I've researched it. Obviously, I want a big man, which is why I'd like to trade up. I think I like our starting lineup. I like Derek White, don't get me wrong, but him and DeJounte just wasn't working for the most part, not like we thought it would. And I like Devin Vassell as a starter. DeJounte is lock, stock, and loaded at his position at the 1. He is playing out of his mind. Keldon looked great last night. If Keldon could continue to be 20 points per game and be a solid second scorer, I love him at the 3. My issue, though, is at the 4 spot. I like Jakob at the 5, but my issue all year, and I like Doug McDermott. This is not an indictment of Doug McDermott in any way, but having him at the starting 4 or Keldon at the starting 4 just doesn't work. We get crushed on second chance rebounds, third chance opportunities for the other second chance and third chance opportunities. We saw it last night where we were getting killed on the rebounds. And even though Spurs won, the Hawks were getting so many additional chances because of how easily they were getting offensive rebounds. We need a legit another big guy in this starting lineup. Doug is not that guy. I really like Doug off the bench, giving us some three-point weaponry, if you will, some sniping pew-pew off the bench. But I want a guy that's 6'9", 6'10", that can box out, that can rebound, and we don't have that guy right now. At least I don't think we do. Look what's going on, channel member. Thank you for stopping in. Calvin, channel member, thank you for stopping in. Surprised Skywalker didn't get traded. Damien, what's going on? Have you ever seen the basketball movie Hurricane Season? I have not. Lonnie is not under contract after this season, so that could have been one of the reasons he wasn't traded. If you're a team looking to build something, do you want to trade for a player that could end up leaving in the next few months? So I think that hurt his trade value not being under contract, and not to mention, he's having a worse season than last year. His shooting metrics are all down. He's averaging less points per game. I get why the Spurs traded Derek White, and I know a lot of folks aren't happy about it, but his value's still high. We got a first round out of it. It was a business decision, and sometimes those business decisions are the hardest ones to make, and you got to do what's best for the team. CJ McCollum is playing. Very curious to see how he meshes with the New Orleans Pelicans. We need like a 7-foot center. Isn't Jakob Poeltl 7'1" or 7 feet? Y'all have the same problem as the Warriors. Our tallest guy is 6'9". Will we have a tall center? But everybody else on the court we have 3 guys 6'4", 6'5", and then Doug McDermott 6'7". So outside of the center spot, we have no height. Do you think we are going to keep all our first round picks, or I got to think? I can't imagine Spurs fans that we pick 3 guys in the first round. We also have 3 second-round picks. It's not likely we're able to get into a top 3 spot in the draft, but I got to think we take one of those other first-round picks and a second-round pick and do something, a package deal to take the 18th, 19th, 20th pick, whichever one's the highest, and move up and maybe get another lottery pick. Starting lineups: Keldon Johnson, Doug McDermott, Jakob Poeltl, Devin Vassell, DeJounte Murray. For the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram, Herbert Jones, Jonas Valanciunas, CJ McCollum, and Devontae Graham, which is what I have. Good. Just checking my starting roster. All right. Anthony Davis. I'm going to say no. The talent is there. He is extremely fragile, and that's the main reason I wouldn't offer him a max contract. Is Anthony Davis available after the season? Isn't he still under contract with the Lakers? I think LeBron's contract up because it was 4 years with the Lakers, but the players are on the court, and away we go. But AD, I do love the talent. The injury history scares me. He's hurt all the time. And as a New York Giants fan who constantly sees his players go down with injuries, Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, Kenny Golladay, Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, I don't want to deal without the Spurs. We've been pretty healthy my entire life as a Spurs fan. And we'll start off with Doug McDermott for 3. Dougie McBuckets. Heard me saying I don't think he should be starting. Will Paris, I did a video on the Harden-Simmons trade. It's a TSR short. I talked about it for a minute. My thoughts are right there. That's right. Promoting their videos. Brandon Ingram dishes it out. 3-point attempt is back rim, no good, by Devontae Graham and CJ McCollum. Yep, there he is on the court. Let's see how he does. Curious. Jakob back to Doug. Doug in the paint. Layup no good. Jakob Poeltl with the putback. 5-0. Exactly, Ezra. Talent off the charts for Anthony Davis. Unibrow. Great. His durability, D-. That's a miss, and Devontae Graham misses the shot and gets his own offensive board back. An offensive rebound already for the opposing team. They kick it out for 3, and that's an in-and-out burger for Herbert Jones. Don't give the opponent second chance opportunity, Spurs. I don't want to see it. DeJounte baseline, looking to drive, spins around. Nice, beautiful move into the paint. Pull-up jumper. Oh! DeJounte putting some moves on. Picking up where he left off last night. 10.5 minutes to go in the first. Spurs up 7 zipping. Brandon Ingram for 3. Swish. And the bleeding has stopped. Brandon Ingram. Man, the Pelicans, if the Pelicans get Zion this year, they could win some games. DeJounte pull-up jumper, in and out burger. Rebound by Valanciunas. And here come the Pelicans, starting to get a little momentum maybe. Ingram one-on-one with Keldon Johnson. Takes off, drives by him, pull-up jumper. Wow. How tall is Ingram, by the way? On the thumbnail, he's got some crazy wingspan. Does he have like a 7-foot wingspan? Does anybody know? Ingram looks very, very lengthy. And we're going to have a foul against DeJounte. Herbert Jones gets called for the whistle. The Suns fan, 8 has been invaluable, so scratching my head is why he wasn't re-signed last year. Calvin, Chelsea fan, Pelicans fan, thank you for stopping in. Calvin, I think I've heard DeAndre Ayton wants a max contract. If that's the case, I don't think he's getting it. What's up, Troy? The Kerm, yes. CJ McCollum is playing tonight. Jakob in the paint. Misses the layup. The Spurs missing some shots right around the rim. Can't do that. You got to convert on those. It is Pelicans ball. Speaking of CJ McCollum, kicks it out to Brandon Ingram for 3. No good. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. But yes, CJ's out there. Feels weird that we're not going to have CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard in the backcourt of Portland anymore. Baseline 3 by Devin Vassell, no good. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. Back out to Devin. Devin give and go with DeJounte. DeJounte with a wraparound pass to Jakob Poeltl for the Thunder. Dunk of Poeltl. Oh, whistle before the shot. Oh, he missed the shot. Never mind. I thought he dunked. He went for the dunk, but he blew it. Sorry, 2 free throws for Jakob. I got excited. He got fouled and missed the dunk. Never mind. First free throw. No. Zion looking like Damian. Damian, who do you have in the Super Bowl? Are you guys excited about the Super Bowl tomorrow? Carl, I gave a quick reaction to that trade on the TSR Sports Shorts. I did a minute video. The title of the video, or on the thumbnail, should kind of give it away what I thought about that trade. Ingram is 6. Is he 6'9"? Man, he looks so lengthy. He's got to have a 7-foot wingspan. He made one of two. You got the Rams. I'm just excited to be hanging out with some really good close friends and just going to kick back, watch the Super Bowl, not calling it on the channel. The only thing I'm probably going to call on this channel this year is the San Antonio Spurs games, the NBA draft, of course. Vassell runner in the paint, front rim, no good. And I might call Giants games again. I might. Depends what kind of growth I get throughout the year doing Giants content. If I feel like I can pull in 50 to 100 people a stream, then I'll probably do it. If I feel like I'm going to pull in 5 to 10, probably not. DeJounte into the paint, off the glass, and good. 10 to 5, 8:45 to go. The Bulls super. You're going to the Super Bowl? I'm a little jelly. McCollum, nice crossover dribble by DeJounte, gets into the paint. Layup is good, and Jakob Poeltl with the foul. That's an and one for CJ McCollum. Bad foul by Jakob. His wingspan 7'3". Yeah, Will, I was going to say his wingspan looks ridiculous in my thumbnail. By the way, there's a UFC tonight. I'll be going to the Hooters after the Spurs tonight, so looking forward to that. I do like me some Hooters with my buddy to watch the UFC. Come on, guys. By the way, I wasn't sure if I was going to call the Spurs game on Monday because I don't have NBA TV. I'm going to buy NBA TV for just that game. It's only $6. You guys have been very generous, whether watching videos, hitting the thumbs up. There's been a lot of super chats the last few nights. I was like, you know what? Put them a little money into it. Spend $6 to watch your team against the Bulls. Plus, we'll have some players make their debut. Richardson may make his debut. Romeo Langford, worth it. DeJounte missed the three. Back on the other end, Ingram for three. He also misses the shot. And Devin Vassell with the rebound. 8 minutes to go. What's up, Glazing Baking? Asia, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being a channel member. Asia Babe, excuse me. McDermott, 3. Good! Dougie McBuckets. Cheapest is $5,000 for Super Bowl tickets? That's not happening in my... I would never pay that. Just, no. I couldn't justify it. We have a whistle. And I'm not sure if Devontae Graham is going to the line for 2 or if the whistle's before a shot. 13 to 8, 7:36 to go, and that might be the second foul on Jakob Poeltl. Zach Collins is out tonight. Now, I'm seeing it's the ankle, but from what I've heard from the chat, I think part-time Spurs fan was telling me that Zach Collins has not been cleared for back-to-backs. I honestly don't know. I hadn't thought of researching that. If that's the case, then that makes sense. Jacques Landale in the game. Joshua Primo in the game. Lonnie Walker in the game. Pop going to the bench deep with 7.5 minutes to go. The Spurs did play yesterday, so he might try to use the bench a little more. That three-pointer is no good with the shot clock expiring by Graham, but the Pelicans get the ball back. And the putback by Valanciunas. What have I been saying this whole game? Second chance points. We are giving up so many offensive boards already. Back-to-backs are not our friend. What's up, Ace Jude? Thank you for stopping in. Adesanya TKO in the third. Yeah, I see Izzy winning again. No offense to Robert Whitaker. I can't see him beating Izzy. It would be a shock. Collins made of glass. Makes sense in the backtrack. I agree, Felix. I agree. Zach, I think, played 3 games, Carl. I think he played 3. But I'm hoping he's not injured, and this is just a case of, you know, a little bit of rest. Thankfully, the Spurs have a long break coming up, which means a long break for TSR. I'm going to pull up their schedule real quick right now. As we take a look at the Spurs, obviously we're playing the Pelicans right now. They play the Bulls Valentine's Day at 8 o'clock, so I will be calling that game. I'll get NBA TV for that game. It's worth it. Then we play the Oklahoma City Thunder February 16th. I'm going to call that game. That'll be on the NBA Team Pass. Then the Spurs are off until February 25th. That's 8 days off in between games. That's the All-Star break. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Wow, that commercial's loud. Holy crap. Obviously, I'll do some Giants videos, some Spurs videos. I don't know on what. I'll figure something out. And definitely focus on my music channel. I'm off Sunday and Monday. I have a music video in the works that I really need to finish. I did a death metal song called Donald Duck Mode Activated because there's a part in the song I inadvertently went full Donald Duck. You know, those sounds. I was just trying to make the most ridiculous vocals I could make, and it's probably going to be the heaviest thing I've ever done. It's way out there. So for those of you that subscribe to TSR Music, Hopefully I get that up Monday. And it might be even a little inspired by Eskimo Cowboy. If you know who that is, you get it. I'm going to try to just have fun with this video, have it be goofy and have different characters in it and just have fun. I love making music, man. I really do. Hopefully that channel takes off someday. Hey, we got a super chat. Tudo, my man. I'm a New York Giants fan. My man Tudo, what's going on? He says, salute, Rich. Drop by your office to pay our proper respects. And for all the Giants fans around the world, slap all stinky boys, losers out the door. I saw you, you checked out the Daniel Jones video. Hopefully I hope people enjoyed that, for those that did watch it, because I'd really like to do more videos like that, where I talk about a Giants player who people are on the fence on whether he should stay or should go. Saquon Barkley's been in that discussion. Evan Ingram's clearly in that discussion right now, not being under contract. I just love talking to Giants and talking Giants with other people. Even though I live in Connecticut, none of my friends are Giants fans. I'm kind of alone in that. Just like being a Spurs fan, I'm kind of alone. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I've got nobody. But I got all you guys, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I love doing YouTube. You guys are my Spurs friends. Sincerely, you are. And those of you that are Giants fans are my Giants friends. And I hope to make many Giants friends this year. So I have people. I got OGR Sports. He lives in Connecticut. My apologies. OGR. Jacques Landale for 3. There we go, Jacques. Come on, man. Keep it going. You've been struggling. I hope he steps up tonight. Show us that you belong on this team, my man. Anyway, Pelicans ball. Spurs 3 of 5 from beyond the arc to start the game. I believe I saw a stat. They were on fire last night from beyond the arc. Only DeJounte and Keldon, the only starters in the game right now. Pull-up jumper, no good. Foul on Keldon. Brandon Ingram going to the line for 2. Spurs have won 7 of their last 8 games versus the Pelicans. Kevin, you're in the building? Donald Duck sings death metal. Well, he will be, Felix, because I went into Donald Duck voice unintentionally in my next death metal song. My first death metal song in 3+ years. I've splashed death metal elements, the voices in songs here and there, but this one's full on tremolo picking, tons of blast beats, just in your face death metal. Tudo Man! I'll never be able to play in the NFL. Me neither. If a player's not wearing a same color jersey than mine on the field, he's going down fast and ain't getting up no more. You the man. Thank you. Asia, I did videos on all the Spurs trades if you want to check them out. If you don't want to check them out, I'll just say this. Very happy. 3 first-rounders. Thank you for your support, my man. You've been really supporting this channel this week. And you're one of the reasons I actually decided just to buy the Spurs game on Monday. I was like, it's only $6. People have been super chatting you left and right. Channel memberships. Put some money back into the channel. I put a ton of time into this channel. DeJounte Murray baseline jumper, but put some money back into. And that's what I want to do more. And I still have something planned for my channel members. And for those of you that are just coming in, the Turtle Power thing, because he hit the 3, I'm going to do something special for Turtle Power. I will. I promise you I won't forget. I have it written on my whiteboard on my fridge. Nice ball movement by the Pelicans. They go around the world a couple times and then find, who was that checked in? Jackson Hayes goes baseline for a 2-handed dunk as the Spurs were rotating around, and Hayes just finally found room to breathe and gets the easy dunk. Lonnie for 3. Come on, Lonnie. Lonnie's first field goal this week. Sweet baby Jesus. He was 0 for 3 his last 2 games. Hopefully he's out of the funk now. Ingram, pull-up jumper, good, and 1. Ruben, what's going on? Ruben Reno with the super chat drops to $10 on my face. He says, TSR Sports, the best San Antonio Spurs YouTube channel. I will never say that. I don't ever want to say that because it's not right for me to say that with, the channels I work with and that I respect. That being said, if you guys say it, I'm just going to thank you for that. And he says, go Spurs, go. Por Vida, much love from San Antonio, Texas. Go Spurs, go! Thank you. And that free throw was good. I am so excited as a Spurs fans, my friends. It has been so tough the last 2.5 years between the Spurs and the Giants, but I see light. I see light at the end of the tunnel now for both teams. The Spurs, 3 first round. Ooh, Jacques Landale with a huge thunder dunk of Landale in the paint. But the Spurs, 3 first-round picks coming up. The Giants, 2 first-round picks, number 5 and 7. Both my teams, yes, they're in full rebuild, but they're now rebuilding in the right direction. DeJounte, alley-oop to Lonnie Walker on the fast break. Good! After the Pelicans turnover. 5 minutes to go. Spurs up 25-17. Let's go! Asia, I put this up there for you, girl. He's looking at you going, hey, baby, how you doing? What's up, Machine 78? Swocho, that's what I'm used to with our Spurs. We got some K-Cock? Do we have K-Cock in the house? And Alani is now shaking his leg like he may have an ankle injury. That alley-oop was a little off, and hopefully Lonnie didn't see. We do have a K-Cock out there. Number 18, Devontae K-Cock. Good to see you. 2 free throws for Valanciunas makes the first one. Pelicans are in the bonus with 4:52 to go. Yes, it is, Felix. Yes, he does look hurt, Chris, he does. Thank you, Jim Games. I am crazy. Coach Carter. I feel like I've seen that once, but I don't remember it. Death Tabisky, channel member, thank you for being here. All the channel members that are in the chat, thank you so much. The super chats and the thumbs up are up this week. You guys have been supporting the channel like crazy, and it's so fun right now being a Spurs fan. It really is. Trey Jones is checked in. Lonnie Walker out to Trey. Thinks about the 3, takes the 3. Wow, that was ugly. That was a brick and a half. Pelicans ball. Wide open 3. Hayes no good. And Trey Jones will get the offensive rebound. Spurs will bring it up to get into Jacques Landale. Nope. We got a foul. Foul on Jackson Hayes in transition. Rich, you didn't have to bring up the Giants draft picks. Oh, one of those are from... Damian, honestly, I forgot one of those is from the Bears. Aren't the pick number 7? I honestly forgot. How did we get that pick, Damian? I'm actually not trolling. Why did we get that pick? I'm totally drawing a blank. We got it from you guys. What the heck did we... Why did we get that? Walker, pull-up jumper, good. We got the 7th round pick from Chicago. I am drawing a blank on why we got the pick. Marvel's Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, baby. Got to do it. Hayes, pull-up jumper, in and out burger. Jacques Landale with the rebound, and then he immediately turns to... Oh, never mind. Hernan Gomez with the foul. Trade it back to 20 for Kadarius Toney. Thank you. I honestly couldn't remember. I sat there, I'm like, how do we get their pick? I do remember seeing it, but it's been so long. It's one of those movies I've seen once, but ages ago. The Spurs are up by 9 with 3:40 to go, by the way. Walker pulls up for a jumper. No good. A little too much gusto on it. Jose Alvarado with the rebound, and it's going to be Pelicans ball. Looking to get it to Ingram in the post, guarded by Lonnie Walker. Ingram now with the ball, 10 on the shot clock, backs up Lonnie. Jumps up and almost turns the ball over. Still Pelicans ball. Herbert Jones. Fouled. Shot no good. 2 free throws coming up. Trade for Justin Fields. Okay. I honestly couldn't remember Damian. Just like to say, enjoy watching TSR channel. Big fan. Thank you, Elias. Go Spurs, go to you. Go Spurs, go to everybody. I got to the Spurs fans. Have all the draft picks and moves we made this week in the Spurs with 4 trades during the season, their most maybe ever. Has that got you excited for the Spurs now? With DeJounte Murray looking incredible. Are you excited about Devin Vassell starting? I mean, right now on a scale 1 to 10, I'm a 10 for excitement for this team. I am so excited. Jones makes them both. 3:20 to go, 27 to 20. The Ferg, what's up? Trey Jones drives. Dishes it to Devontae K-Cock. K-Cock whips it back out to Jacques Landale. Landale back to Trey Jones. 8 on the shot clock. Both teams in the bonus. Trey back to Landale. Landale in the paint. Throws it up off the glass. And Jacques Landale, I believe, has 7 points in the first quarter. Maybe he's a little motivated now with Zach Collins being there and playing decent. Maybe he's like, you know what? I need to get my butt in gear and show the Spurs I belong here. 14 bench points for the Spurs. 2 for the Pelicans. 2. And now another whistle. And that's 2 more free throws. Foul on Joshua Primo. Oh, lover face. Get out of here. Good grief. Every night. Yeah, you guys are taking care of it. By the way, if we could get the thumbs up machine going, would appreciate that. It does help the channel. That's all I ever ask for on this channel. I mean, if you could share the stream so somebody think they enjoy it, that's always great too. But thumbs up, That's all. Oh, I just opened my Xbox app. Well, we don't want that open. We don't want that open. Go away. Go away. Go away. Don't want to crash anything. Don't want my computer doing 100 things at once. Ben Trog, yes, will go in the first two. Trades show that there is plan for the future. Yes. We did seem stagnant for the last 2 years. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the San Antonio Spurs have three. My camera seems a little high. There we go. 3 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks in this upcoming draft, which is ridiculous. Devin Vassell's in the chat. Yes, he is, Benjamin. Yes, he is. John, I did a video on Derek White leaving, so, I mean, I hate to defer to videos, but I do need to promote my channel. I did a video on the Derek White trade, the Thaddeus Young trade. I did a video, because you guys were asking, I did a mock draft review by the Sporting News, and also at the end gave my 2 cents on where I feel the Spurs should draft, but I don't want to do player reviews yet. It's too early. We don't know where we're picking. Right now I want to focus on the New York Giants since their draft is coming up in April. The Spurs won't be drafting until, when's the NBA draft? July? The lottery thing will discover who's picking where, I think, in June. When's the NBA draft? I think it's in the summer, right? July? Tudo, my man! I'll be fined, suspended, thrown out from the NFL every game for being over-aggressive, overwhelming, injuring all offensive tackles, ball carriers all day. Mom, man. I like that. You're awesome, man. Thank you for the super chat. That's awesome. You just be wrecking people. A human wrecking machine. 3 firsts, 3 seconds, and a bunch of money. Yes, I think we are going to have a decent amount of cap money. Now, we have players' contracts we might want to extend. Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, etc. I think there's one other I'm missing. But it really is an exciting time to be a Spurs fan. It is July. Thank you, guys. Next season, can he make... they definitely can make the play-in next season. They're not that far off right now because the Western Conference is... And the Lakers. I don't follow the Lakers, but one of you guys said they don't have a first-round pick for like 3 or 4 or 5 years. They just kind of mortgaged away their future to win now, and they suck. They're not that good. They're playing the Warriors tonight. If the Warriors beat them, they'll be 5 games under 500, and they did nothing in the trade season, and they're headed in the wrong direction. Which honestly, Primo's got 2 fouls already. Dang. What's up, Ken? Thank you for stopping in. I gotta take my belt off. Don't take that the wrong way. It's just I'm sitting and it's poking me in the stomach. I'm like, I'm just gonna take it off and I'll put it on before I go watch the UFC tonight. And 2 free throws for the Pelicans. The first one is no good. I forgot who's at the line for them. It is Willie Hernangomez. I can't watch the Yankees anymore, Chelsea fan. Mimi Les, what's going on? I don't have the Yes Network anymore. He made one of 2. I got rid of cable. I have fiber optic now, and I'm glad I made the decision. Cheaper, faster, and I was really watching cable anyway. I'll watch the Yankees when they're on Fox, which will probably be often. Jacques Lindell, pull-up jumper, a little too much on it, no good. Fight for the board. Primo gets it after K-Cock touches it. And that's another bucket for the Spurs. 31 points in the first quarter with 2:15 to go. Looking solid. First 3 guards. Dude, Spurs Nation would lose their S to the H to the IT if we drafted 3 guards. The first pick has to be a big man. It can't be a guard. It just can't. CJ McCollum for 3. I don't think Keldon Johnson has scored yet tonight. I don't think I've said his name at all. Landell, pull-up jumper, no good. Keldon only played like 4 minutes in the first quarter, but man, he's been quiet tonight. CJ one-on-one with Jacques Lindell, passes it out. They go around the world. And the Pelicans offense resetting. Get it back to CJ McCollum. And fouled by Joshua Primo. Does Primo have 3 fouls now? Tudo with 6'4", as am I. My man, 6'4". Thank you for another super chat, by the way. 6'4", 245. I'm 6'4", 195. 35-inch arm length, 9% body fat, 5th year All-Pro, first team, 2 World Cup winner, defensive rookie of the year, 2 times MVP runner-up, nightmare for holding tackles all day. 6'4". I would love to be 6'4", 235. 2 free throws for the Pelicans, by the way. Primo, 2 points and 3 fouls. I call you coming a 2 fan. Peter, he's awesome. I mean, he's supporting the channel. He's a Giants fan, so he's obviously cool in my book. But man, he's a funny dude too, man. And man, I would love to be 6'4", 225 to 235. I'm 6'4", 195. and I have very little definition and very little size. I occasionally give you guys the gun, and there's nothing there. Landale's open for three. He'll take it. Dang it. He made his first few shots. Now he can't buy a bucket. 31-26, a minute 20 left. And now a turnover. Spurs got a fast break. Trey Jones, alley-oop to Lonnie Walker. Thunder dunk of Lonnie. If you only knew the power of the dark side. Ooh, happy I can. Pull up three. Oh. Who shot that for the Pelicans? Who dat? That was ugly. That was a massive brick. Bengals by 8. Lud GM did not trade Westbrook. Sean, what's up? Go Spurs, go. Yeah, I think I'm rooting for the Bengals. Devin and Kelman have barely played in this game. CJ McCollum drives to the paint in a nice little layup jumper, if you will. Israel Adesanya, I'm excited. Lonnie's got the ups to be a lob threat. Keldon has checked back in for the Spurs. Gets it over to Lonnie. Lonnie pick and roll with Keldon. Back to Jacques Landale. 7 on the shot clock. Over to Keldon. Keldon's going to launch a 3. Think it's first shot of the game. My man. 36-28. And a quick shot down the other end is no good. And another offensive foul on the Pelicans. Now, Nemo, I know what you're laughing at, but I'm glad you're laughing. I hope to entertain. You know, I'm doing play-by-play. I hope to entertain you guys, make you laugh, and have some fun. And Jacques Landale going to line for 2. Let me just ask the chat. I know a lot of you are Spurs fans, but do you guys think you would check into a Giants game? Would you be interested in me streaming Giants games this fall? I love the New York Giants. We'll play the Cowboys twice. But would you even just stop in and say hi? I mean, or just out of curiosity. Because I think I want to call the Giants games. One way to build your channel is to do regular content, but also live streaming brings viewers in. Lonnie probably did hear the noise. Come on, feel the noise. I do like me some Quiet Riot. Landale makes the second free throw, 37-28. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Roughly 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Lakers and Warriors play at 8:30, I think. That's a huge game. Warriors, man, over 40 wins already. They are outperforming everybody's expectations. CJ McCollum running in the paint, good. CJ looking good. You're an Eagles fan? You would stop by? Okay. Sean, you tune in? Awesome. Ernie, I mean, you could always stop in and troll me, though, if the Giants are getting crushed. And at the end of the quarter with the buzzer buzzing, Marshall hits a 3. Wow. End of the quarter buzzer beater by Marshall for 3. I didn't even have him on. Wow. That's not what we want to see. 37-33. Getting a little momentum at the end of the first quarter. Those threes are huge. I don't even know who that is. What's his first name? It's not Leonard Marshall. Fly, Eagles, fly. My favorite top 3 quarterback, Mahomes, Matt Stafford, Eli. 3 quarterbacks? Thank you, Mickey. Eli Manning. Phil Simpson, Jeff Hostetler. Thank you, Lucas. But won't lie, BD and Tanner kind of... They do, Lucas. They do. But you know what? That shouldn't stop me from doing it. It shouldn't, right? I mean, they may have that market wrapped up, but maybe people want to see something different. They've been kind of that market for 3 years in a row now. And maybe people, some people have stopped in my channel because they said they don't like a lot. I don't know if they swear in their streams, but people have stopped in and said they're just looking for maybe a little more positivity. And I try to, I know Bad Dog beats up the team sometimes. I don't know what I'm saying. I shouldn't give up because I shouldn't say I don't want a New York Giants content because other channels are bigger. They might have it wrapped up now, and I'm not trying to take viewers away from them. I've always said that, it'd be nice if people channel hopped. Oh, Tanner Bad Dog, how do you feel about this? How's Rich feeling about this? It's the Giants and Cowboys. How's Sports Fury thinking about it? You know what I mean? It's like there's enough people to share. There's enough people to go around. Thank you, Ernie. Jared, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. The Spurs wearing number 3 jersey holding up. Number 3 all-time legend and number 3 all-time for 3 points. You're talking about Keldon? I don't think he's going to be all-time 3-point leader. Steph Curry pretty much got that locked up. I haven't seen a Spurs game on TV. Well, you know, they haven't been on TV this year. The game on ESPN got bumped against the Grizzlies, and it was a really good game. Any of the guys we picked up, Junior, JRY, not yet. Don't let that deter you. Just be. No, Lucas, it has been a deterrent, to be honest with you. It has been a deterrent. I'm like, I can't compete with Bad Dog or Tanner or Cop Pizzle, Kid Blues, a Bigger Giants channel, The Hub. I'm like, there's no point doing Giants content because there's so many channels that are bigger than mine. When it comes to Giant subscribers, I do have more subscribers than I think a couple of the channels I mentioned, but a lot of that's basketball and Spurs subscribers. I'm like, you know what? You gotta cover your team, and if you do a good job on it, you show you're passionate about it, then people will check you out too. There's enough to go around. I'm shocked Terry Halliburton got traded, by the way. Robinson, David Robinson, his jersey's doing good, and that's Tim Duncan right there. The Knicks blew a 23-point lead against the Trails. Wow. And a turnover by the Pelicans to start off the second quarter. Wasn't looking, but yes, you the dog. I'm very excited about the offseason too. Junior, possibly. Very much so. 77 likes? All right. The All-Star Draft, not 1 minute of it. Should I check it out? It's on YouTube. Honestly, should I watch it? I did not watch any of it. DeJounte with the ball, drives into the paint, kicks it out to Dougie, back to Keldon. Keldon open for three, takes off, back to Dougie. Oh, Dougie with a huge brick. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. That did not hit the rim, though. Devin Vassell, quick pull-up jumper. Hits the rim. Fight for the board, and CJ McCollum will come down with it. And he'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Picks it out. Three-point attempt. Devontae Graham with the air ball. What's up, Nets? Better win, bro. Oh, G-Money. 37-33, 11 minutes to go in the second Q. Murray pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Out to Keldon, wide open, baseline three all day. Just off. What position should we go after in draft? Power forward. Got to fill the 4 spot. McCollum, blocked by Jakob, gets the ball back. Out to Devontae Graham, around the world. Trying to get into Valanciunas in the paint. Or post. He's now in the paint versus Jakob Poeltl. Jump hook. Off the rim, no good. And Keldon's going to knock it out of bounds. It is Pelicans ball. Check it out. Personally, I think LeBron has a better squad, but KD chose DeJounte. Watch the last 4 minutes for Charles Barkley. He has the best case. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't really... I'm not a LeBron fan. Not a hater, but not a fan. But if you guys say it's worth watching, I'll check it out. CJ McCollum, guarded by Devin. Oh, pass it out to the baseline, and a very wide open three from Marshall, who at the end of first quarter three. This is going to leave Marshall wide open because, you know, we leave guys on the perimeter open. 37-36, Pelicans coming back. DeJounte takes off, baseline jumper, no good, wants to foul, not going to get it, and the Pelicans have a chance to take the lead. Jakob looks half dead. What? Does he look tired? I haven't been eyeballing him. And now a whistle. Foul on the Spurs. Team LeBron will win. I don't know the rosters, Tiny Jack. I'll have to check it out. Yo, the Cavs are number 2. Are they? No, Robert, the newly acquired players apparently are not available yet. They'll be ready Monday. I don't know what's taking so long. It doesn't make any sense. CJ McCollum just traded. He's playing tonight. Speaking of which, McCollum with the ball right now. 8 on the shot clock. Tries to get into Valanciunas. And Jakob anticipates the pass and gets the steal. Now a foul on the Pelicans to stop the Spurs from running. What's going on? First time my TV's a second ahead of you, always behind. Really, Chris? You're usually behind me? That's weird. I'm shocked because I'm streaming on my Roku. And a technical, apparently, Devin Vassell going to line for a free throw. Unless they're not calling, I don't think they're calling clear path on that, are they? Even the Spurs announcers are kind of confused on what the technical's for. Devontae Graham got teed up. Yes, he was, Tiny. Cool, Anthony. I do play basketball. I have a hoop in my yard. Makes a free throw. Devontae Graham gets teed up. Basketball is my favorite sport to play. I enjoy it very much. This camera's... Oh, there we go. Well, that's too much. Jeez, Rich. There we go. Just whack your camera down to the point where you're You look like you're 4 feet tall, Rich. There we go. NBA Pass is showing the game, which is what I'm watching it on. Spurs up by 2, 9:50 to go. Doug McDermott out to Keldon. Keldon into Jakob in the post, or into the paint. Jakob jump hook's no good. Jakob missing a majority of his shots tonight. Spurs did play last night. Maybe they're a little tired from that Hawks game. And Valanciunas is holding his shoulder. I think the Pelicans call timeout. He keeps bending over and grabbing his shoulder. Pop's walking out to him to see. I don't know what Pop's doing. Timeout. Last time I tried, I can dunk. Are you the Kerm? I want to see this game on TV tonight. It's not on the Ferg. I can't believe the Cavs are number 2. Timeout. Injury time. Well, timeout because of an injury. 9:37. Meow, meow, what's going on? I'm just wondering if the Spurs wanted the picks or were trying to make a 76ers offer. You think they were trying to trade for Ben? Don't want him. I want DeJounte Murray. I want somebody that wants to be here, not somebody that I don't want drama. And Ben Simmons, good player. I just drama. No, save the drama for your mama. I got to take the trash out and the Pelicans already caught up. It's showing the Jets and Predators game? What is that? Is that hockey? I don't know what that is. What's up, Keto? No, the score is not looking good. But we're ahead. We're ahead. Take it. Jakob landed on Valanciunas' clavicle with his elbow. Felix, I didn't catch that. Ooh. Hopefully he didn't do any damage. That's... Jakob's a big guy. What's he, like 250? Hopefully nothing broken or chipped or anything in that area. And as Kerm, I don't follow hockey, obviously. I didn't know there was a Jets team. That's what threw me off. I felt like the Predators were an NHL team, but I didn't know there was a Jets NHL team. So I was like, it could be the NHL, but I don't think so. I don't know. Kyrie to hurt Simmons. 6 days. I'm going to go 6 days. Yes, Ernie, Pop needs 5 wins for the record. He will get it this year. He will get that record. The Spurs might be up and down. We play enough bad teams where they can win 5 games. I do think he absolutely gets the record this year. And if he doesn't, wow, that would be a shocker. Big time. And Timmy D's face? I don't know. He is hurt, Jared. He grabbed his shoulder multiple times and hunched over like this. Now it would be really rough for the Pelicans if they lose Jonas Valanciunas to an injury tonight. Are the guys from the trade playing? No. And Zach Collins not playing tonight either. Langford not playing. Tomas not playing. Richardson's not playing. I guess they'll all be available Monday. I don't know why we're waiting so long for them to be available. Dylan, that's a bold statement, man. Spurs will make the play-in? Possible. At 9 or 10. You have to win some games. That's for sure. Pelicans ball. 38-36, 9.5 minutes to go. CJ McCollum kicks it out for 3. Ooh, that was an absolute brick by Marshall. And it's going to be Spurs ball. DeJounte will bring it up for San Antonio. Out to Doug for 3. Dougie McBuckets. I think that's his 3rd 3 of the game. Spurs make play and go against the Lakers. And how about they knock the Lakers out? Yes, we play Chicago on Monday. Didn't we already beat Chicago once? Now, granted, Derek White was on the team, so I don't know if that made a difference. But we can beat them. Looking forward to the game. Pelicans ball wide open all day for 3, and he missed it. Gets his own rebound. The ball goes right back to Devontae Graham. The putback is he shot an air ball. Wow, there's been a few air balls tonight. There's been some bad shooting. Are the Pelicans coming off a back-to-back? Dougie, quick 3. Good! Dougie McBucket's on fire tonight. Who do we still have active from the blockbuster trade of the year? Jakob with a block, and it's Spurs ball. DeJounte brings it up. Spurs on the run. Into the paint. A little bit of a move. Gets by the defense. And DeJounte finishes what he started. Zach Collins doing a little dance. Spurs 9-0 run in the last minute and 45 seconds. And a timeout by the Pelicans. DJ's on the court, man. DJ's on the court. Is McBucket's 1-year contract? Yaro Ramirez, I do have fiber optic. Maybe that's helping me go faster. Nets on a massive losing streak. I honestly didn't know that. That's right. They are the 8th seed. Do y'all think we should have traded DeMar? Yes. I think it was the right decision. The team needed to hand the reins over to DeJounte Murray, and DeMar's happier where he is. It's just DeMar DeRozan is a good player, but not good enough to be the guy that takes you to the promised land. No disrespect to him. The Spurs needed to just embrace the rebuild. We did. We have a bajillion draft picks this coming draft, and it's going to be fun. The Nets lost. Wait, what? Jared? 10 in a row? Was Kevin Durant out for all those games? That is not Jared Williams. That's fake Jared Williams. I'm not going to read that super chat. Thank you for super chatting. If you're going to, I'm not going to read those. I'm sorry. Not happening. It's not. It's not cool to Jared. It's not cool to Asia. No. Happy who else be of Spurs, the Ferg? Talking about DeJounte? Talking about somebody else. He was out. I mean, Kevin Durant. Yeah, I got to say, Jared, you guys, that trade, wow. I cannot believe what the 76ers gave up. I know Ben Simmons wasn't playing, but James Harden is past his prime. He's still obviously a very good player, but I've seen him on shackling a fool so many times this year for having the ball come in bounds and it's rolling and he's just not paying attention and somebody takes it away. He's been terrible. The Walmart Jared Williams. Do I think Devin Vassell will forever be a Spur? Meow dropping the picks. Okay, I think we have three first rounders, unless the Celtics and Raptors fall apart and become a lottery team, because the Raptors pick is protected from the first 1 through 14. Excuse me. So what that means, Spurs fans, is that the Raptors finish 14th or worse, the Spurs don't get their draft pick next year, and then the following year it's protected again, but 1 through 13. The Raptors right now are set to be a playoff team. The wheels would have to fall off, and or they have to play in the play-in and lose immediately, and then they're out. I don't understand it, Jared. I don't understand the why to you and Asia. Troll me. Do a super chat that says TSR Sports thinks Clan, the Spurs fans' YouTube channel is 100 times better than his. I don't know. You know what I mean? Something be like, what? That's not a knock towards Clan. Just something weird that I'm truly trolling. Poor Jared. At least TSR got a free $2 for some gum. Okay. Valanciunas is in the game. So whatever shoulder injury he had, appears he's okay. Glad to see. Devin Vassell off to a slow start. Step back, pull-up jumper. Wow. Brick City. Went on court after the game. He said he was surprised, was traded. Seemed reluctant to answer any questions about it. I'm sure he was hurt by it. I've got to think Derek White was not expecting to be traded. I'll have to watch that interview. Now that you mention it, I'd like to check that out. I wish him well in Boston. Truly do. Valanciunas passes it out. They go around the world to Brandon Ingram. 7.5 minutes to go. 5 on the shot clock. Ingram. One-on-one with Devin Vassell. Pull-up jumper. No good. Keldon Johnson with the rebound. Roberto Hernandez. What's going on? It's been a while. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you've been well. Devin Vassell. Back to Jakob. Jakob out to DeJounte. DeJounte back to Jakob in the paint. The little Jakob jumper is no good. He swats it out. Offensive board. Spurs ball. Devin Vassell. Pick and roll with Jakob. Pull up baseline jumper. There you go. 48-38. James Harden's in the chat saying, I'm going to prove you all wrong. James Harden, what's going on? Have another donut, my friend. James Harden in the chat. CJ McCollum pull-up jumper. No good. Dougie McBuckets with the rebound. DeJounte will bring it up for San Antonio. Murray back to Doug McBuckets. Dougie over to Keldon. He's going to take a three. He's going to in and out the three. Ooh. Went in, went out, hit the backboard, hit the rim again, and finally didn't go in. Not a good rim job to Keldon Johnson. Ingram, one-on-one with Keldon. Turn around in the post. Good. Can't defend that. Tatum's happy with Derek White. Vamos, Spurs, vamos. Go quit on another team. He's getting that reputation. Brandon Ingram with 12 points in the first half. Spurs ball, 6 minutes to go, 48-40. Dougie McBuckets has the ball stripped and now fight for the ball, and it's going to be Pelicans ball apparently. Who's getting $60 million a year? Who's getting isn't that over the max contract? Who's $60 million a year? Joe Bonner, Go Spurs, go to you. There you go, Zach. That's a fun troll. TSR is really a Cowboys fan, or TSR is really, I don't know, a Red Sox fan. That's ugh. Oh, I felt dirty saying that. Ugh. No. Don't like the Red Sox, clearly. Pelicans ball. Jacques Landale's checked in, by the way, by Shunas against Jacques Landale. Oh, no, sorry, Willie Hernan-Gomez is checked in. Never mind, sorry. And a timeout by the Spurs. Hernan-Gomez checked in. I thought it was still Valanciunas in there and saw it in the post, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not Valanciunas anymore. There you go, LeBron, CSR's fan player. James Harden when he sends $60+ million. Wow. Zach Collins is out, it says. Apparently he's not allowed to play back-to-backs. James Harden's next contract might be horrible, earning $47 to $60 million to the life of the contract for an aging player. I still follow you ever since your OKC days. Fly, no way, fly. Appreciate y'all hanging out on a Saturday night. Saturday night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Hey! I don't want to sing too much. I could get in trouble with the Bay City Rollers. Do you think Josh Richardson will actually do good with the team? Honestly, don't know. Until I see him play, don't know. Hurt your toe with any player. By the way, I didn't eat dinner tonight. I had a protein shake. I was playing Magic the Gathering online with a buddy. But I'm going to be at Hooters tonight, so I'll get like a basket of onion rings. I'm like, you know what? I'll be cheating a little tonight. Get back to do some running tomorrow. So, me too. Well, not born and raised. I was born in Massachusetts, but a Spurs fan my whole NBA fandom, which started around 1990. Murray, out to Jacques Landale, takes the three. Front rim, no good. Pelicans ball. Jose Alvarado had the rebound. And wow. And one. Herbert Jones goes by Kaycock, and Kaycock fouls him. That's an and one. And the Pelicans right back in it, 48-44. Yeah, I don't think Drew's going to play again. Thank you, Ernie. I like Hooters. I actually do like Hooters. I really like Hooters for the UFC. If you guys didn't know, the UFC pay-per-views now are $75 plus tax. That comes out to about $80. So people say just go to Hooters for the boobs. I'm like, no, that's a bonus. I do like their onion rings. I like hanging out with my buddy Jeff. I'd rather spend $15, $15 and actually have some food and watch the UFC than pay $75 or splitting it still for Jacques Landale in the paint with a little jumper off the backboard, good. But the atmosphere, you can't recreate that at home. When there's a big knockout, the whole place goes nuts. You just don't get that, with just two friends watching it on the couch. Anyway, Pelicans ball, 4:40 to go. Spurs up 50-45. Brandon Ingram, baseline jumper, good. Ingram has looked good tonight. I thought you liked Hooters for the hot chicks. It's a bonus, Jared. It's just a bonus. Having pretty girls, waiting on you is just a bonus. Lonnie Walker for three. In-N-Out Burger! But the main reason I go is to watch UFC and hang out with my buddy Jeff, who's been on the channel before. When's next live stream with Jeff? Jay Money? I don't know. I've invited him over for a Utah Jazz game. I'll see if he wants. He's a Utah Jazz fan. Maybe the next time the Spurs and Jazz play, I'll say, hey, do you want to hang out and be on the stream with me? But I don't think he would enjoy that because I'm calling play-by-play the whole game, and I would have very little interaction with him. Can I see? Yes, Isaac, you can. Big game! Boop, boop. All right, there you go. Spurs ball. Lonnie, pull-up jumper. Front rim, no good. Hernan Gomez, not our Hernan Gomez, with the rebound, who's no longer a Spur anymore, by the way. Trey Jones almost with a steal. Didn't get it. Pelicans ball. Got behind it. Jose Alvarado almost swatted it out of his hand. Ingram with the ball right now. Passes it across court. Wide open three is back rim and no good for Garrett Temple. I've not said his name much tonight. Let's see if the Spurs can take a lead into the half. Trey Jones with the ball right now. James Harden with a $5 super chat. Dennis, I don't know why I find that so funny. James Harden with a $5 boom. I don't. You're cracking me up. I don't get it. Why? I did not expect James Harden to super chat me. But I guess when you're making $60 million a year soon, you can do that. Ingram into the paint, kicks it out. You go around the world. Back to Jose Alvarado into the paint with a beautiful reverse layup, but can't make the shot. A fight for the board. And finally, Trey Jones will come down with the rebound. Jones sprints up the court into the paint. The runner is blocked. And it is Pelicans ball. Pluckers? What the heck is pluckers? I've never heard of that. Okay, Ingram, nobody in his way, gets into the paint and throws down a vicious one-handed dunk. Spurs parted like the Red Sea and said, hey, have some fun. Yaro Ramirez, I believe Zion is still with the Pelicans. I know he's still with the Pelicans. He's, I believe, still out with knee injuries because of his weight. And I don't like saying that. It is what it is. He's got to keep his weight in check or he's going to significantly shorten his NBA career. Trey Jones into the paint, throws it up, no good, fouled, going in line for two. I really have never heard of pluckers. It's a wing place. I like number 24. Number 24 is now on the banner for TSR Sports. I had Primo there. I'm like, you know what? Primo's a backup. Let me put a starter, and Devin Vassell's not a starter, so Devin Vassell is on the TSR banner. I've really never heard of it. Zion's still there but injured. I'm rooting. I mean, I'm not a Zion Williamson or New Orleans Pelicans fan, but Zion Williamson's a very talented big man, and I'd like to see him. I wish he was playing tonight, but he's just having knee problems, and his weight is just. I mean, wasn't he over 300 pounds at some point before the season started or in the preseason? Like, just can't carry that kind of weight around as an NBA player. I mean, Shaq's one of the few guys that could, but Shaq was also 7'1". Zion, I think, is like 6'7". And Shaq was just a brick house. And, if he doesn't keep his weight under control, he's going to shorten his career. That's all there is to it. I don't know when Tim's going to say something. Trey Jones, 1 of 2 from the line, 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. By the way, I don't eat wings. Jakob with a huge block on Jose Alvarado. He knocks the ball out of bounds, but no. But I don't eat wings. I'm a pescatarian, and chicken's not on that menu. So at Hooters, I just get like a basket of onion rings. That's my cheat night once per month. I used to go to BWW, though. Back in the day when I lived in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Ingram, after the inbound pass, turnaround Jay, no good. C.J. McCollum with the offensive board. Another offensive rebound for the Pelicans. Ingram, second chance, no good. Keldon Johnson grabs the board for the Spurs. I hope we can take a 7 or 8 point lead into the half. I'd really like that. Murray almost loses the ball, gets it back. Over to Jakob, back to Murray. Murray, pick and roll with Jakob, pull-up jumper. Front rim, no good. And the Pelicans get the rebound. 2 minutes to go. Rudy Seafood. Grow a beard like yours, no, James. And now a quick turnover down the other end or missed shot. That happened so fast, I don't know what happened. It's Spurs ball. DeJounte Murray. Over to Jakob. Jakob back to Keldon. Keldon, three-point land, starts to drive into the paint to Jakob. Jakob with the layup. And I have noticed Keldon's assists have gone up a little lately. It's nice to see Keldon is looking to get his teammates more involved instead of putting his head down and just bulldozing his way to the rim. So good on Keldon. C.J. McCollum takes a jumper over Keldon. Good. I don't like eating I can't eat the burgers. Oh, don't they have a veggie burger? I don't think he's going to play for the Lakers. I've heard he only will play for the Mavs. Keldon Johnson for 3, my man. Goran Dragic to the, yes, I'm a pesca. Or pesco would be, I guess, correct Latin term. I thought Dragic has said he will only play for Dallas. He wants to play with Luka. Ingram for 3, no good. Could look at our later picks or Walker. Yes, another Kellen 3. Now, wait. Oh, look at for a later picks. Okay, I got you. I didn't see who took that shot for the Spurs, but it was not in. 45 seconds to go. Spurs up by 6. CJ McCollum, quick 3. Nope. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. And he has the ball taken away by that wasn't CJ McCollum. Who took that? Herbert Jones with the steal. DJ a little lackadaisical with that rebound. And now Murray with the steal and a foul. Crap. Kellen's really rocking it from beyond the arc. There isn't a Hooters near me. I have to go to Twin Peaks for the USC. Yes, the R53. Sorry, you're right, S-Edge. I was talking to the chat. My bad. 12 on the shot clock. 12 seconds between the game clock and shot clock. Sorry about that. Jared, you need to see Hooters. McCollum falls over, passes it out to Ingram for 3. And we're going to have a foul against Keldon Johnson and CJ McCollum. I mean, Jared, I get French fries or onion rings when I'm there, so I can't really comment on the menu. Jeff, my buddy, likes their wings. Keldon doing this. What did I do wrong? You blabbed him out Mars. What the did I do wrong? Tell me. You blabbed him out Mars, Quaid. What are you talking about? I've never been to Mars. I don't know why I'm doing that. Keldon with 3 fouls now. That's not good. Keldon and Joshua both with 3 fouls for the Spurs. Pelicans in the bonus and can't hold for the last shot of the half now. CJ McCollum guarded by Devin Vassell. Little crossover. Jimmy crossover into the paint. Runner. No good. And that's the quarter. Spurs will take a 6-point lead into the half. I'll take it. These official. Phil, aren't they always? Aren't they always? Half time! I like fried mushrooms from Tip Top. I don't know what Tip Top is. Arnold with the commentary from Mars. Get your commentary from Mars. Get your commentary from Mars. I love Arnold. My childhood was Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone movies, plus 80s metal, plus Jason and Freddy. That was my childhood, man. That was eventually Metallica jumped on there too. And then death metal. And then I went to the dark side for a while. I have never been to the ATT Center. I live in Connecticut. DeMar DeRozan's in the chat. You guys shouldn't have traded me. Rich hungry now. The whole chat said, I am hungry. I didn't eat dinner. I had a protein shake. I knew I was going to eat not so healthy tonight, so I was like, maybe I can go grab my nuts and have some of those during halftime. But I don't want to, grab my nuts and eat them in front of you, because now I could get nuts in my teeth. And nobody wants to see, or, nuts in my mouth, and that's not a good look. Anyway, Pelicans halftime stats. Brandon Ingram with 16. Somehow he has no rebounds or assists or steals or blocks or turnovers. Just scoring. Herbert Jones with 5. Jonas Valanciunas with 5. CJ McCollum. I don't know how tall CJ McCollum is. I don't believe he's that tall. CJ McCollum has 14 points and 10 rebounds. Okay. Devontae Graham with a donut. Devontae Graham has not scored. He's 0 for 6 from the field. Ouch. Off the bench, Jackson Hayes with 2. Jose Alvarado with 2. Willie Hernan-Gomez with 3. Najee Marshall with 6. And Garrett Temple with a donut. So Najee Marshall is who I need to put on the roster for the Pelicans. All right. Let's take a look at the San Antonio Spurs halftime stats. I love my nuts. Don't get me wrong. Kelman, 6 points. Doug McDermott with 12, including 4 of 6 from the arc. Jakob Poeltl with 5 points and 6 boards. And 4 blocks and 2 steals? What? Jakob Poeltl with 4 blocks already? Devin Vassell with 6. DeJounte Murray with 8. DeJounte with 8, 3, and 6. So probably not a triple-double tonight, but double-double with points and assists. Lonnie Walker with 9, which is more points than he scored in the last 2 games. So that's good. Josh Primo with 2. Jacques Landale with 10. He's only 4 of 9 from the field, but nice to see him shooting. Devontae K. Cock, not doing much tonight. No points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. You need to get that old K-Cock swinging and get going. And then Trey Jones with 1 point. Okay, 1 point. Whatever. But the Spurs are up. Now, can we maintain this lead? The second half has been our kryptonite a lot of times this year. So hopefully. Oh, the Lakers are on ABC tonight against the Warriors. I didn't know that. Yes, I do, Jared. I love nuts. Who doesn't? I love nuts, but they're not, they're fattening, so I don't want to eat them every day. But I do love nuts. I really do. Nuts are great, and they're good for you. I don't know if I prefer them salty or not salty. Like salty nuts are good, but they're not as healthy. They're not very healthy. Whereas unsalted nuts aren't. But I like nuts in a trail mix. I sometimes make my own little personal trail mix once in a while. I did this weekend as a little cheat weekend for the Super Bowl. I'm gonna have some nuts and chocolate chips, just like a little generic trail mix, because I had a craving for it. And about once a month, I'm just gonna get a little bit of sugar on a weekend, just to not deprive myself completely. He's gonna eat his nuts, and no, I'm not gonna eat my nuts. I'm not gonna whip my nuts out, guys. I'm not. Don't worry. It's not happening. I don't like eating on stream, so my nuts are gonna stay over there. Only 2 places out? DeMar DeRozan? What are we talking about? DeMar a Laker? I'm wondering if they wish they got DeMar DeRozan over Russell Westbrook now. Nothing but the best for you, helping us, man. Good luck with your future NBA career. Oh, DeMar DeRozan, absolutely. Ernie, I'm sorry that you won't be. Start OnlyFans channel? What do you mean, Esej? OnlyFans channel? Loves nuts, fake player K-Cock. He is charging his... What? Memphis is embarrassing. What? Memphis is embarrassing who? What are we talking about? Are you talking about the Grizzlies? Whoa, the Grizzlies are lighting up the Hornets 74-43. Good grief. The Grizzlies have 4 players in double-digit scoring already. The Hornets have just one, Terry Rozier with 14. The Hornets got outscored 36-15 in the first, 38-28 in the second. Who were the Grizzlies the one that set the record for the biggest blowout against? Was it at Memphis and OKC this year? Rich doesn't know what OnlyFans is. Wow, I don't know what you're talking about with that. Is this like a millennial thing? You guys gotta remember I'm 44. A friend of mine said last week, she's like, no cap. She's 32. I was like, what are you talking about, no cap? Like, no cap on your head? I don't know. That was like slang for lie. So cap is lie, no cap is no lie. Is that how it works, or do I have it backwards? Remember, I'm 44, so if you're like between 18 and 25 and you're using some lingo like, haha, TSR doesn't know it, I'm old enough to be your dad. I'm cool. I'm a very cool 44-year-old, and I'm pretty hip. I play the Xbox One. I have a great sense of humor. I'm a musician. I drive a sports car. I play basketball. I work out. I love women. I love boobs. I don't know why I said that. Not anything wrong with that. I love the UFC. Hooters at the UFC. But I play Apex Legends, so I play newer games. But some of the stuff you guys say in the chat, somebody called me a simp last year on my United States Women's National Team video, or 2 years ago now. I had to look up the word. I'm like, simp. A couple of people are like, you're such a simp. I'm like, I don't know what they mean. I don't know what a simp is. So I had to look it up. An OnlyFans channel. I don't get it. I would be a cool dad, Manny. I'd be playing video games with my kids, but trying to teach them right, right from wrong. Raise them as a Christian, but not a strict Christian, so they don't feel overwhelmed like everything they do is bad, I guess. I don't feel 44. McDormand channel? No. Yes, actually, Benjamin, I put up a video today of my sports car, and I I started it up this morning after I watched it and revved the engine in my garage. It was a little early in the AM. I don't remember what time it was. But I called the video Waking Up the Neighbors. So yeah, there's a video of me. If you're interested, I'm not wearing a hat in that video. It's a little dark in the car, but you can see my hair and my lack of my no longer proceeding hairline. It's not terrible. The reason I don't like taking my cap off on stream is, one, I have massive hat hair, so it looks bad. But second, because my hair is thinning, I'm being transparent. The bright light makes it look like I'm bald when I'm not, because my hair is also light colored for whatever reason, like right here. So it just looks weird in the light, and I don't like the way it looks with the whatchamacallit, umbrella light on me. It just looks, it makes it look weird. Simpson old one? Oh, I don't know. Edge, come on, man. LeBron James is in the chat. It's not a fossil. I have a Ford Mustang. It's a 2015 2014 Mustang Ford GT. I bought it April 2014, and it doesn't even have 15,000 miles on it. So I baby that thing like nobody's business in my garage. We're watching highlights from Celtics. Oh, we're going to see Derek White in a highlight. Go back to Cleveland play. I'm wondering if LeBron James will go back to Cleveland. His contract, correct me, doesn't his contract expire this year? We are one like away from 100. Can we get to 100? We got to 200 last night. It would be great if we get to that again. LeBron James, I want to look up his contract. LBJ. He's played 39. You know LeBron James is averaging 29.1 points per game this year. His highest output since 2009, 2010 when he was 25. He's taking 21 shots per game, which is his most since 2007, 2008 when he was 23. So I haven't watched any Lakers games except for the Spurs, but he was not playing any defense for the most part. I mean, even though he's averaging 1.6 steals and one, they're really asking LeBron to do way too much at 37 years old in his 19th year in the league. You got to think playoff time, that guy's going to be exhausted. If he's not already. I don't know if you guys know in the chat, is he relaxing on defense? I got to think he's got to be taking some plays off because he's not a spring chicken anymore. What was I looking up? LeBron's contract. I got to scroll down so much because his basketball reference page is a million miles long. Lakers, he's under contract till next year. 2022 to 2023. He's going to make $44.4 million. He signed so he's a 5-year contract with the Lakers. I didn't realize he was signed to next season. Okay. I thought he was done after this season, so maybe he won't be going back to Cleveland. I stand corrected. It is. Goran Dragic is in the chat. James not contract. Yes, Chris. Yep. I did not realize that. During the All-Star draft, LeBron said he loves Garland as a player. That means something. Ernie, LBJ to the Spurs, no. Mickey, exactly. I think LeBron could go back to Cleveland because 2 reasons. 1, to finish where he started his career. He started in Cleveland. He went back to Cleveland in the middle of his career to win a title. I could see him wanting to finish his career where he started. Of course, if Bronny is in the NBA and LeBron's still in here, he's going to want to go wherever Bronny is, LeBron James Jr. Or the other reason I think is they are winning. The Cavaliers are a good team now. So he's got wherever he goes, let's call it is what it is. He's going to go to a team that's winning. If LeBron James is not a Laker after next season, he's not going to go look at a team that's like, they went 20-62 last season. Let me go there. No, he's going to go with a team that he thinks can win right now. And the Lakers, the way they're built, and with all the draft picks, I believe I've heard you guys say that they don't have, I don't think he's going to want to stay there after next season. I don't know, LeBron, you're in the chat. You let us know. His businesses are are they in Linden? I didn't know that. We're going to be gassed this second half. I'm a little worried. The Spurs with the back-to-back could be a little gassed. We'll see. Time will tell. Let's hope for the best. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. I was going to look up something. the Lakers draft picks future because we were talking about it. I'm curious. Because of the NBA rule, the NBA teams cannot be without a first rounder consecutive future drafts. The Lakers already owe the 2022 first rounder to either New Orleans or Memphis, along with the 2024 or 2025 pick to New Orleans. Wow. But you can't be without a first rounder in consecutive future drafts. Okay. I didn't know that. Did you guys know this NBA rule? You can't go 2 years in a row without a draft pick. Huh. All right. The Lakers had no first-round draft. Oh, this is talking about way back. All right, whatever. All right. Done with that. This is in a Lakers channel. This is Spurs. You're leaving the Lakers. Wonder if Pop is thinking about who's going to succeed him. Anthony, I got to think this year or next year is Pop's last season. But with all these draft picks, do you think he's going to at least be around one more year for the rebuild? Maybe even 2. Will he coach until he's 75? Is Pop 72 right now? So could he coach for 2 or 3 more years, depending on when his birthday is? I don't know. Kyle Jacqueline is 10. So he did well. Gianna, the Spurs have 3 first-round picks in this coming draft and 3 second-round picks. I can't see any way, shape, or form we use all 6 picks to draft players. Because the way the Spurs draft, that means our highest pick may be with the team, and we'd have 5 guys in the G League. We'd be over the limits on our roster. Because I believe you can have, right now with the health and safety rules, correct me if I'm wrong, 15 players on your roster, plus 2 players on 2-way contracts, which means they would spend half the season in the G League and then some of the time up with the San Antonio Spurs. But I believe 15 plus 2-way contracts. So if you draft 5 players, you're going to have to cut some of them. That's a waste. You can't draft 6 players. There's not enough room on your roster. It just isn't Lod. Pop is 73. Oh, snap. All right. It's funny how much the media criticized Spurs for being old. Just look at the Lakers, same boat, and no media talk. Yeah. LeBron! LeBron James, welcome to TSR Sports. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Chris, I think we move up in the draft, too. That's one thing I will say. I think we're going to trade some of those picks away to move up. LeBron James, thank you for your support. Brandon Ingram with the ball. Pull-up jumper. Whew, we got to find a way to stop him tonight, and I don't know if we can. Okay, Lyndon, thank you. You might be right, Josh. You might be right. Jakob Poeltl loses the ball out of bounds, and that's a turnover for San Antonio. 11.5 minutes to go. Come on, Spurs. We've had a lead the whole game. Got to keep the pedal to the metal in the third quarter. Don't give this lead up. Extend it. CJ McCollum out in three-point lane, guarded by Devin Vassell. Over to Valanciunas, pull-up jumper. Off the rim, no good. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. And DJ will bring it up the court for San Antonio. Pick and roll with Jakob. DJ, pull-up jumper. Ooh, way off. Whoa! What the heck was that? He hits the backboard and not even... McCollum down the other end with a layup. That was one of the worst shots I've seen GJ take in a while. Drew Eubanks is in the chat. Best of luck to you, Drew. So sorry to see you go, and then yeah, you were heart and energy, man, and I really feel bad that he was already let go by the Raptors. That sucks. I felt bad that he was traded, but even worse, now not even on an NBA team, and I'm not sure he'll play again in the NBA. That's true, Benjamin. That's true. Spurs ball, DeJounte, 12 on the shot clock. Guarded by Brandon Ingram, looking for a pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Back out to Keldon. Keldon drives to the paint. Nobody there, and a huge two-handed thunder dunk of justice for Keldon Johnson. Woo, daddy. Keldon. Oh, mama. Man, he threw that down hard. Keldon can dunk. And a turnover. Keldon Johnson on the run. Fast break over. Keldon should have kept running that. Should not have given it to DeJounte. Out to Devin, wide open for 3. Good. I think Keldon made a mistake there. Should not have deferred DeJounte. He was ahead of the pack. Keldon should have kept running the fast break. That's a mistake. I'll call him out on that. Should have kept it. CJ McCollum to Valanciunas in the paint. Turnaround, spin around jumper. Whew, nice job, big man. Nice job. Chase, who am I rooting for? I'm not saying this to troll you, but it should be fairly obvious which team I'm rooting for based on all the colors around me. Murray in the paint, throws it up. Terrible shot by DeJounte. Murray a little out of control lately in this third quarter, taking some questionable shots. McCollum for three, no good. Devin with the rebound. DeJounte got to slow it down. He's a really good player. Slow it down a little bit. Devin over to DeJounte. DeJounte drives baseline. Verse layup is an air ball. Wow. Down the other way, Jakob Poeltl gets called for the foul on Herbert Jones going for the layup. Jones going to go for the line for two, but DeJounte's last three shots have not been DeJounte level shots. He has been really no tanking mode. What's up, Jeremiah? What you miss? I'll show the game. It's been a close game. Boop. There's the game. Boop. Kellen, big body with a huge jam. Kellen won a couple threes. What'd you miss? Zach Collins is not playing tonight. From what I understand, he can't play back-to-backs. Both free throws good, 64-61. None of our new guys are playing yet. Romeo Langford, Josh Richardson, Tomas Satoransky, all still unavailable. I guess they'll debut versus the Bulls on Monday, which means I got to call that Bulls game. Even though it's Valentine's Day, I'm single. Whatever. Jakob Poeltl in the paint. Underneath, jumper. No good. Man, nothing going in for the Spurs right now. 9 minutes to go. Third quarter. McCollum one-on-one with Devin Vassell. Pick and roll. Pull-up jumper. I feel a timeout coming. Nope. Wow. Okay. No timeout. Murray in the paint. Takes off. Pull-up jumper. No good. Fouled going to the line for two. We got 3 or 4 NBA players in this chat. Yeah, we do. I broke up with Selena Gum. No, Xavier. Me and Selena are like this. Like this. You're welcome, Jeremiah. OKC 21-10. Get him! You're welcome, Tan Trent. I almost didn't do that game last night. I am so glad I did. Just all the losing was wearing me out. It really was. But the trades have really pumped me up. DeJounte free throw good. It really got me refocused. And seeing you guys fired up. You know, I'm like Hulk Hogan. You're like my Hulkamaniacs. You're TSR Maniacs. You know, your excitement this week with the trades really got me going. I truly feed off your energy. And I think a lot of YouTubers are like that. We feed off the chat. You know, it's like our juice. McCollum passes it to Keldon Johnson, not on your team. Keldon running the fast break into the paint. Takes it up, throws it off the glass, and good, and one. There you go, big body. He heard me last time. He's listening to TSR Sports that said, finish what you started, and big body finishes what he started. The Ferg, yes, let's go Spurs, is right. My favorite player right there, Keldon Johnson. Don't be calling my man a role player. Keldon free throw, good. The Spurs have Michael Garcia. Yo, TSR Sports, TSR Gaming, TSR Music. That's me. I got 3 YouTube channels now. TSR Music, TSR Gaming, TSR Music. Hoping to get a video up in the next couple days. Valley shooting us in the paint, or post with the jumper. But I love making music. TSR Gaming, really just in its start right now with only 60 subscribers, but still having fun with it. And that's a turnover for the Spurs. The ball nope. And not going out of bounds off of Herbert Jones. Spurs ball. The New Orleans announcers suck. Do they, Raul? Do they not know any of our team members? If you print at TSR Mania, tear off t-shirt, I'll... A TSR Mania... I need to make some new merch. I really do. I have the free Jacques Landale. He's not playing, so it's pointless with that stuff. Murray for 3. There you go, DeJounte. Dexter, what's going on? Spurs back up by 7. Hopefully DeJounte out of that little funk he was in there with his little 0-for-3 spurt. Ingram, nice rebound, a nice layup around the rim, going behind the backboard. Makes the shot. Is this an and one or was he fouled before the shot? 7:32 to go, 72-65. Bueller. Foul before the shot. No basket. Pelicans ball, 14 on the shot clock. Brandon Ingram with the ball right now, who has played very well tonight. Devin Vassell guarding him. Ingram, you guys said, at like a 7'2", 7'3" wingspan. Drives to the paint, throws it up off the glass. No good. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. Ingram flies out of bounds. Spurs have numbers 5 on 4. Kellman flies into the paint. And I'm not sure what just happened. I think they called him for a double dribble. Was that a turnover? Pop is arguing right now. I don't think it's going to matter, Pop. The classic Pop. It's still Spurs ball. What did just happen? A foul before the basket? I'm guessing then? I'm so confused. I don't have the sound up, so I can't always hear what the announcer's saying. McDermott, quick three from DeJounte. No good. And a foul again on the Pelicans. Is this one before the shot? Yep, before the shot. Wow, quick back-to-back fouls on the Pelicans. Most underrated player in the NBA. Yes, he could definitely average double-digit assists if our outside shooting was a little better. I agree. They didn't count it, Joshua. Challenged by the Pelicans now. I'm just going to put it out there. Let's not attack the refs because of their gender. Attack them because they're bad refs. Just if you think the refs stink, just say the refs stink. But I'm going to put that warning out there. That will be a timeout in the future from me personally. We don't need to attack anybody, any referee based on their race, gender. That's not cool. I'm never going to endorse that type of behavior. If you think a ref sucks, it's because they suck. Not because they're a male or female or they're black or white. They're just a bad ref. Bad refereeing does not discriminate. Derek White's in the chat. I miss the old boring Spurs who just know each other very well. Oh, Mono, Timmy, and Tony. Well, I mean, yes, that's the big three. Come on. Should have won 6 titles. Derek, best of luck to you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Good debut in Boston. I heard they gave you a standing O. I believe the Celtics won too, so hopefully this is a win-win for both teams, and that would make me happy. Spurs get a first-round pick. Derek White does better than he did in San Antonio. I'm rooting for him to play better than with the Spurs. You might be like, why would you want to play better than with the Celtics and the Spurs? I want him to succeed. I want Thaddeus Young to do well. He wasn't a Spurs very long. Juancho, do well wherever the heck he went. I already forgot. I don't know where he is. I hope Drew Eubanks gets signed and picked up by somebody. 72-65. Hey, the score 72-65. Okay? 72-65. Thank you for everything, Derek, and good luck going forward. Time to watch the Lakers get slaughtered. The Kern, when did you change your logo, by the way? I saw you change it to a Spurs logo. It totally threw me off. Derek shooting at threes over Boston. Joshua, you can joke around. I'm all for joking, but I've seen people joke around in the chat in regards to someone's race, and I just feel like, you know what? And especially with YouTube, the way YouTube is really big on censorship right now, so this is also to protect you guys. Don't make a joke that could get you in trouble because somebody could report you. Then you get, who knows what. I mean, you just, I'm watching out for you guys too, seriously. Because YouTube has been censoring a lot of stuff. Twitter's been censoring stuff left and right. Facebook's been censoring stuff. Yeah, I believe in comedy. I like Andrew Dice Clay, Eddie Murphy. I like a lot of the 80s guys, George Carlin. They would not make it today. They would get censored. Dougie McBucket's at the line. Is it for 3? Yeah, he's at the line for three free throws. What's up, Junior? Thank you for stopping in. Yes, the RJT. I'm happy with Derek White's debuff as well. Good debuff. 75-65. Spurs are in the bonus. 7:05 to go. And it is, I almost said Portland Trailblazers ball because I was looking at CJ McCollum. Gosh, New Orleans Pelicans ball. Ingram, pull-up jumper in the paint. Short. Poeltl, rebound. Spurs, ball. 6:50 to go. DeJounte with the ball right now. Pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Pull up mid-range. DeJounte's got his stroke back. Ning and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Yes, Joshua, I had to actually, I removed somebody from the chat, permanently from the channel. They made a very unnecessary racial comment towards Juancho Hernan Gomez and his nationality. I was like, nope. I got to put the foot, I got to put that stop on that immediately. Herbert Jones for 3 from the baseline. Oh, last night, okay. And a foul down the other end on DeJounte Murray, which means 2 free throws for the Spurs in the bonus. Do you think Spurs trying to get move up? I hope we move up, Michael. We got to. I mean, just real quick, and I don't want to get political anyway. I do believe in the freedom of speech, guys. I really do. But I want this to be a channel where everybody feels safe, if you will, regardless of whatever their beliefs are, what their race is, their gender. This is a sports channel. That's it. And I've made the mistake of getting political a couple years ago with some videos. Not going to happen again. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind on the Spurs score talking in the chat. 80-68, DeJounte makes his free throws. Joshua Primo's checked in with Josh with 3 fouls. That's a 3-point attempt, and that is way short by Valanciunas. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Spurs ball. Pop winning a 6th title? Gosh, the Spurs are probably at least 3 years away from that. I don't think it'll be around long enough. Yes, they do, Joshua. Yes, they do. Which, have you played NBA? I don't have any NBA games, my friends. Freudian slip, that sounded terrible. I have the Xbox Cloud subscription. I don't believe there's any NBA games on there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there's any NBA games. But I know a lot of you. Right now, so far on my gaming channel, while we're in a timeout, I've played Apex Legends. I'm not live streaming Apex anymore. It just doesn't make sense. But if something funny happens in a game, I'll put up a 1.5 to 2-minute clip. So I'm putting clips up of Apex Legends. I did a Gears of War Horde stream. I'll do another Horde stream next Saturday with my friends. We're going to try to beat Insane on 1 through 50. We've only got to 47, but my friends leveled up, so I think we can do it, maybe, hopefully. You know, I played the game Man-Eater last week and was laughing my butt off. You're a shark-eating people, and I don't know why I did not record my reaction for it for the gaming channel. So next time I see a game that's weird, it might be out there. The first time I play it, I'll record a reaction, and if it's a good reaction, I'll upload it to that channel. My own phone. It's not taking time away from anything. If I get a chance to record something, I'll put it up, and whatever happens with the channel, happens. TSR Music is definitely, that is my focus along with TSR Sports. TSR Gaming's just for fun. A small percentage you ask for a gaming channel, and an even smaller percentage subscribe, but it's all good. And whatever happens with that channel, so be it. 2K, is it? Oh, NBA Live is on Game Pass. I could do a Spurs rebuild with NBA Live. Do a Rocket League. I do play Rocket League, Michael. I'm not very good at it, but I do like Rocket League. Good day, Cruz. Thank you for stopping in. Westbrook back, Mello out. Hi, Tiny Jack. I don't want to win these games. Last I checked, Jakob Poeltl was in, but we're in a timeout right now. Timeout right now. Oh, that commercial's loud, so I don't know if that's copyrighted music. Xavier, I appreciate that. Rich, play Outer World. It's free on Game. What is Outer World, Dylan? Because I can play any game on Game Pass, so if there's games that you guys think you would generally like to see me try out on TSR Gaming, you know what? I'll tell you what. When TSR Gaming gets to 100 subscribers, I'll do requests. If it's on the Xbox Cloud, and I can stream it on the cloud, then we'll start doing requests, and I'll do reactions to games, because I don't care about my achievement score anymore. It is close to 100,000, even though I took 3.5 years off from gaming. But I have friends that are like, I'm not playing a game unless I can get 1,000 achievement points. I'm like, I don't care. If the game's fun, I want to play games like I did when I was a kid. I play the game because I like it, not because I'm worried about my achievement score. Leading score for the Spurs, I got to think DeJounte. If somebody wants to fact check me on that, but I think DeJounte's leading score. Speaking of which, DeJounte, pull-up jumper, good. Was that a 3? Yes! 15-point lead for the Spurs. Yes, Rudy. I'm going to buy the NBA pass, or DeJounte, 21 points, 13 this quarter after a streak where he was really bricking 3 shots. Now he's turned it around. I love it. Love the confidence. I wasn't going to do the Spurs Bulls game. Jakob gets run over. No whistle. They're calling a block now. Okay. 5.5 minutes to go, 83-68. I wasn't going to call the Bulls Spurs game because I it's on NBA Pass. I don't have the NBA Pass or NBA TV. I'm sorry. I was like, you know what? It's only $6 for a month subscription. Yes, maybe that'll be the only game I watch. But your support, the channel memberships, the super chats, spend $6. You cheap BAS to the turd. So yes, definitely doing the Bulls and Spurs. Should we make a push for KD? The Spurs getting Kevin Durant? Is he available? No, JT. I don't like Kawangala Neon Destiny. I'm not a fan, personally. Not excited about it. There's been too many Magic products. It seems like every 2 weeks there's a spoiler for a new set, or a new Commander deck, or a new Secret Lair. Lonnie pull up, no good. Ingram with the rebound. Yeah, Phil, I know. 83-71. 5 minutes remaining. Pelicans ball right now, 12 on the shot clock. Jose Alvarado to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with the jumper, good. 83-73. New York is a huge market. Facts. Jakob Poeltl, alley-oop to Lonnie Walker. And Lonnie Walker with the alley-oop layup. Take it. Spurs getting some alley-oops lately, finally. Alvarado in the paint, throws it up. Rolls off the rim. Almost an and one, going to the line for 2. Would you want LeBron on the Spurs? See, that is an extremely tough question. LeBron is still a great basketball player even at his age. He needs probably other superstars around him to win for his free throws good. I don't like LeBron's political stuff off the court. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to say anything else. Just I'm not a huge fan of some of that. That being said, of course, Pop is very political, so it is what it is. Hey, each their own. Everybody's got a right to voice their opinion. So, whatever. That being said, it would be a double-edged sword because I don't think I'd really want him on a team at his age, and I don't think they could win right now with LeBron. But it would blow my channel up. I mean, the channel's doing well now. Demisel, nice little step in action. Can't get it off the glass. It is Pelicans ball. 4:20 to go. Smoke him if you got him. But my streams probably would immediately quadruple than what they are right now because of LeBron James. Easily. And the jumper in the paint by Alvarado's good. It's single digits. Like right now we have 173 watching. If LeBron James was on the team, we'd have 700 watching. Maybe more. Maybe 1,000. Just because he's easily one of the most popular players on the planet along with Steph Curry. DeJounte takes it to the hole and gets the layup. Murray on fire this quarter. Pelicans ball down by 10, 3:45 to go. Brandon Ingram into the post, loses the ball, it's going to roll out of bounds, and Spurs ball. Does LeBron display all the media fume around him is solid, and they do have a good relationship. That's true. LeBron did say the only thing he hasn't done in his career is play for Pop. You're right. I mean, listen, I'm not a huge fan of him, but Jacques Landale for 3. No good. If LeBron James came here, I'd say, okay, he's a Spur. I'm going to root for him. Anybody putting on that Spurs uniform, I'm going to root for them, regardless of what they did anywhere else. And terrible Spurs defense as Jackson Hayes throws down a huge, massive tomahawk dunk at the rim, firing up the crowd. I hope that does not get the Pelicans motivated, because little things like that can get a team going. Devin Vassell drives out to DeJounte. DeJounte in three-point land, starting to back up, gets it to Lonnie Walker, cutting in the paint, and that's an assist for DeJounte as Lonnie converts the layup, and Lonnie playing much better tonight than he did the last 2 games. I'm glad he's turning his week around. Thank goodness. Walker with 13 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Brandon Ingram guarded by Demisel, loses the ball, and that's a turnover. Lost the ball and went out of bounds. Just not Zara. I would not. All right, I would not root for him. Nor would I root for Kawhi if he came back. But I guess I would try to find a way. It would be tough. Spurs don't need LeBron or Kitty, but thought of having Kitty would be awesome. But I really think the Spurs need a legit power forward. Yes, it says yes. Our rebuild came overnight, not year. Yeah, it kind of did come out of nowhere this week. We committed to the full rebuild, and I love it. Durant, I can't see us coming here, but man, he's a good player. Vassell for 3. No good. Fight for the board. Jacques Landale swats it out, and it's caught by Trey Jones. Jones throws it up, and it's in. Spurs back up by 12. 2:14 to go. Really disliking Robert Horry back in the day until he became a Spur. Spurs fans want the Spurs to sign. I don't want DeAndre Ayton for a max deal. I agree with you, Ruben. Not a max deal. No. Hernan Gomez in the paint and gets fouled going to the line for 2. How much is a max deal? Is it $45 million? I don't think he's worth that. Rebuilding but still winning. Yes, the singularity. Yes. Sorry, Mars. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about that number. What? I'm going to look at DeAndre Ayton's numbers. I don't know what kind of year he's having. DeAndre Ayton. Let's pull him up real quick. First free throw is no good for Hernan Gomez. DeAndre Ayton this year has played 34 games, 29 minutes a game, shooting 64% from the field. He's shooting 73% from the line, 10.3 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.8 blocks, 16.4 points per game. That is not a max contract player. He's not going to get a max contract. He should not get a max contract from anybody. No disrespect. When I think max contract, I think a guy that's averaging 25 plus points per game, or 15 rebounds, or 10 assists, or doing a little of all the above. Vassell for 3, no good. But those numbers are good, but 40 plus million a year, they are not. And that's a turnover by the Pelicans. Joshua Primo intercepts the pass. Trey Jones gets up the court, wheels it out to Devin Vassell. Vassell back to Joshua Primo. Primo in the paint. The runner, fouled. Both teams are in the bonus, 1 minute and a half to go. Primo going the line for 2. I am too small to be power forward, Jeremiah. I appreciate that. But I'm 6'4". We don't want somebody at power forward that's 6'4". Never trust a big man who plays with CP3. Yes, yeah, you don't forget the CP3 factor. First free throw for Primo is good. What did I just do? 92-80. Between number 2 and LeBron, who would I want? If one of them had to come to the Spurs next year, I'll take LeBron. I'll take LeBron James. LeBron has been less. Number 2 is injury prone, and he's played for us and turned his back on us, if you will. LeBron has never played for us. So I would rather get LeBron. Even at his advanced age, I would not want number 2 back here. If he came back, I would bite the bitter pill and root for him. Trey Jones with a beautiful move in the paint and a reverse layup. Spurs up by 15, a minute to go. Come on, let's go. Brandon, what are you asking? You thought thinks Pelicans may... Anybody can make a comeback, Brandon. The Spurs have been pretty bad in the fourth quarter, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Hernan Gomez in the paint gets blocked by Jacques Landale, gets the ball back and misses the shot. Spurs having a great third quarter. The Pelicans are going to need a huge run in the fourth, which, unfortunately, I've seen that happen against the Spurs multiple times this year. So in all truth, being upfront with you Pelicans fans, you're not out of the game. You're not. And I hate to say that, you're not. Primo open for 3, takes the 3, makes the 3! He could have been one of the best, Jeremiah, part-time Spurs fan. Definitely top 5 had he stayed and kept his head on right, but he didn't. And now he's not top 5. Top 10, yes. Top 5, not a chance. CJ McCollum with the ball. Pull-up jumper, tough shot. Nice. Nothing but net. Man, Primo's going to... I hope so, Nick, man. Primo's only 19. People forget. First year, 19. Lonnie Walker, 3 misses, but he got fouled with 0 on the shot on the game clock. Walker going to go to the line for 3. Najee Marshall with the foul. And a bad foul by Najee Marshall with no time remaining in the third quarter. Lonnie launches the 3 and gets fouled. Goran Dragic, he's not going to play for us. Primo is 6'6", and he's 19. He could grow to 6'8", 6'9". You're right, Dylan. My top 5 Spurs of all time. They're gonna do a replay to see if the shot was before the shot and foul, I would assume, or before the game clock expired. Number 1, right here. Number 2, behind me. Number 3, George the Iceman Gervin. Number 4 and 5, flop them depending on the day of the week. Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. I'm not putting Kawhi Leonard ahead of any of those guys. And I'm only looking at their Spurs career. I know Kawhi won another title. He's got 2 finals MVPs, but still. The Iceman was just an incredible scorer. He's the only player I didn't see play out of those 5. But Tim Duncan is many considered one of the greatest forwards of all time, if not the greatest power forward. And Mr. Robinson, I think he's been a bit underrated in his career because of the lack of championship success in the 90s, despite the fact he had a new head coach every year and a half to 2 years, constantly supporting cast members changing around him, except for Sean Elliott. Former MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. Some people say he's top 5 center. He's definitely a top 10 center of all time. And then Manu, one of the greatest guys off the bench, and Tony Parker, the greatest point guard in Spurs history. So, yeah, number 2 is not in that top 5. Maybe not with us if we are. Thank you, Anthony. I'd like to see Steven Adams on Aquaman. I watched a video today with him setting screens. All right, so no foul. Oh, sorry, it's Pelicans ball. What just happened? Did they call an offensive foul on Lonnie? I didn't see what happened. It's Spurs ball, or it's the 4th quarter. I think the Spurs get the ball in the 4th. I don't know what happened at the end of the game. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I had the volume too low. I guess they called an offensive foul on Lonnie from jumping into his defender. I don't know why it's a loony foul either. I guess maybe jumping into his defender. Love Dave, not a top 5 center of all time. He's definitely top 10. I don't think you would argue top 10. Oh, he kicked his leg out, Chris? Okay. The Yetsky channel member, thank you for being here. Looney kicked his leg out. Okay. I take Avery Johnson. We're talking about, if you're talking about team player-wise, being a team player, yes. Being a leader, yes. If we're talking actually on the basketball skill level, no. Who's in? I don't know. Quarter just ended. We're in a timeout right now. Yeah, Cruz, I think Dave, I'm going to drop this stat because I don't know if I'm ever going to do this Hakeem versus David Robinson video. I'll try to during the summer. I was going to drop the stat in there. I want to drop a stat on you guys. Maybe you'll think it's an important stat. Maybe you'll think it's just a bogus stat. It's one of those weird stats, but I want to pull it up and make sure I'm talking about the right stat with David Robinson because this is something I think a lot of people don't know with David. All right, there we go. Win shares per 48 minutes. All-time win shares per 48 minutes. Number 1 is Michael Jordan. 0.2505. His win shares per 40 minutes. And that's the key, right? Win. That's the whole thing, winning. Number 2 is David Robinson at 25.02 for the highest win shares all time in the NBA. Number 3 is Will Chamberlain at 0.2480. David Robinson is only behind who many consider the greatest player of all time. LeBron James is 7th. Tim Duncan, widely considered the greatest Spur of all time. Take that stat for what you will. Timmy is number 18. I'm not saying David's better than any of the guys I just mentioned, but I'm just saying I think he's been a little underrated in his career because as a Spurs fan watching in the 90s, he did not have the supporting cast that, say, Tim had. Tim was a great player, no doubt, but he had Tony and Manu, plus David at the beginning of his career and Kawhi at the end of his career. David didn't have anything until really, he had Dennis Rodman for 2 years. He was just a freaking headache those 2 years. David got his first real legit help when Tim showed up and got his first coach stability when Pop took over that year full time. Until then, David had a carousel of coaches every 18 months to 2 years. I think he had 5 different coaches in 9 years or something, which, how are you going to win that way? You're not. He's my favorite player, so I'm going to defend him, but if you have a different coach all the time, you're not going to win. CJ McCollum to start us off in the 4th quarter after the Spurs missed their shot. 98-84, and they get back to the game. Yeah, hey, whatever. Yang, I agree. I mean, you can try to downplay all you want, M-Easy, It is what it is. It is what it is. You can't say that it's a stat, and you can downplay it all you want. He's number 2 all time. So if you don't like it, you can leave. 108, 184. I'm just kidding. If you're a Spurs fan, why would anybody like knock David Robinson anyway? If you're a Spurs fan, why would any Spurs fan say David Robinson's not that good or make defenses against him? Are you a Spurs fan or are you another team's fan? Because if you're knocking David Robinson, you're a Spurs fan, something's wrong there. You should be like, yeah, you know what? I didn't know about that David. That's awesome. Maybe he was underrated. If you guys are in there, sorry. If you're knocking Tim, David, Tony, Manu, or any of our guys that are Hall of Famers and contributed so much to this franchise, and you're knocking those guys, something's wrong with your Spurs fandom. I'm sorry. I'm calling you out. Yeah, you're not a Spurs fan. I'm going to call right there. You're welcome, BRT. Yo, Rich, you think DJ and Damian Lillard would be good fit? David Robinson has a winning record against Hakeem. He got owned in one playoff series. I think lifetime in the regular season he's 32-16 or something ridiculous. Why don't people focus on that? I'm going to defend my guy because I'm a Spurs fan. And I'm going to defend our guys. That's just who I am. By the way, Joshua Primo's at the line. Just like I said, DeJounte Murray over Ben Simmons. You can hashtag me all day. I don't want Ben Simmons. DJ. I've been saying it all season, and I'm going to stick with that. And now he's proving me right. He's an all-star. Yeah. I'm fired up now. 102-87. Spurs up by 15. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. No salt here, by the way. Just keeping it real. That three-point attempt by Garrett Temple. Man, he hasn't taken a shot so long. I forgot who he was. Is no good. And it's going to be Spurs ball. I think we have an offensive foul on Herbert Jones. Robin Lopez for Jakob and a first rounder? DJ and Dame will be too... Yeah, I want to get away from that because that was the problem probably with Derek White. And DJ, Derek was 6'4", not a big wingspan. Devin is a little taller depending on what site you look at. Some say he's 6'5", some 6'7". He's got a good wingspan, so it does give us a little more size. Jacqueline Dale in the paint. Pass it out to Keldon for 3. Dang it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it will be Pelicans ball. 9:40 to go. You go, Rich. Look, I love the team. I love the team, and I'll fight for him. I was sorry to see Derek go, and, some people are like, why are you being all emotional about Derek? I'm like, I'm not being emotional. He was a Spur. That's a three-pointer for somebody for the Pelicans. Sorry, I was not looking. Anyway, let me focus on the game. I've been rambling. Keldon Johnson gets around his man into the paint. The layup gets swatted away. And Keldon just hit the deck hard. I hope he's okay. Huge block by Clark. Good grief. Told Keldon to get the funk out of the paint. Keldon going up with the left hand and nice, beautiful block. Asking about Dame, KD, and LeBron. What are you talking about, Major? Wakanda forever! Is that the thing? Fly, Pelican, fly. What? I agree with that, Ray. Should we bring back slow-mo? I don't think so. No. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird like this and we have a timeout. When a player is on a team and then leaves a team, I just find it weird when they come back. And especially weird when they get traded again. Seaburn Forbes. I felt bad for him. Started his career with the Spurs. Great. Happy that he went to Milwaukee and won a championship. That's awesome. Then he came back and I'm like, okay, he's back. He's started playing very well before he got traded, and then he gets traded. And I'm like, man, poor dude. Happy he went to a contender, but geez, it looked like, he liked San Antonio. Warriors 1911 or Lakers? Wow, already? Yes, I'm watching the Super Bowl with friends. Yes, adjust, Pop. Yes, adjust. Keldon Johnson driving, and he's going to get fouled. He made the bucket, but I don't think he's going to get the continuation. 9:11 to go. Call 911. See, I told everyone that Derek White was a problem No, I don't want to say Derek White was a problem playmaker, Guido. I just don't think he fit. It just wasn't meshing. And we're only 2 games without Derek White. So I don't want to jump, off the bridge or, and all of a sudden like, oh, the team's much better without Derek White. Now, if the Spurs finish over 500 without Derek White this year, Doug McDermott, quick 3, no good. Then I'd say, okay, I hate to say it, but the Spurs were better without Derek White. But we have to see how they finish. TJ McCollum jumper. It's only a 10-point game now, 8:56 to go. I told you, Pelicans fans are presenting the chat. The fourth quarter timeout has been rough for the Spurs this year, and the Pelicans are making a comeback. 9 minutes, Juan. 9 minutes. And Derek White, yeah, exactly. Playing him at the 2 just didn't. 8:56 to be exact. Just was not working. Totally with you, Rich. Dave Ronson was the reason I said, yeah, he made me a Spurs fan, Cruz. I want to check a stat here. Hey, Rich, you think Jaren Jackson Jr. would fit in the Spurs team as power forward? Is he under contract? Or is this his last year? I'm talking about the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson, I assume. He is under contract until 2025, 2026. So I don't think it matters. He's not going anywhere. He's under contract this year and the next 4 years. It would have to be a trade in the offseason. If the Grizzlies sign into that long of a contract, I would assume that they believe in him. They got to be believing in him. Yeah. As far as power forward, they're looking at his career stats. He's a scorer. He's an okay 3-point shooter. At the 4 spot, I'd rather get a guy. Wow, actually, he's a really good shot blocker. I didn't realize he was averaging 2.2 blocks a game this year. I like to see a bit better rebounder, but 2 blocks is legit from your power forward. That is. But he also looks like he's been dinged up in his career. He only played 11 games last year, played 57 in 19-20 and 58 in 18-19. That was his rookie year, though. So is he injury prone? I don't know much about Jaren Jackson, just out of curiosity. It's the last thing I'll mention about him. Has he got an injury history? Just wondering. Ken's Beto 565 channel member, thank you for being here. Derek is more of a facilitator than 3-point shooter. That's why he could have fit as a 6-man playing the point. The thing is, Carl, they were paying him. He's the highest paid player on the team. Derek will be 28 this year. I understand why the Spurs moved on from him. Especially with Joshua Primo. I've said this in the past. When Primo was drafted, I thought he would be Derek White's replacement in a couple years. But it looks like Devin and Primo are now those guys. And maybe Devin's Derek's replacement. And then after this season, Joshua Primo could be Lonnie Walker's replacement if Lonnie doesn't get it going. What is it in the game? I don't know what that means, Michael. Keep your faith. Patfo is the best finder of developers of talent in America sports, bar none. Basketball players and teams are like Magic the Gathering. Some cards aren't bad. They are just better and different. Ooh, JT, that's a great analogy. That is a fantastic analogy that not maybe everybody will get, but I get you 100%. He came back from ACL. Oh, he had an ACL tear last year, J-Money? Okay. Former Spurs player kids. Is Justin Robinson still in college? Or is he in the NBA? David's son. I don't know what's going on with him. I should know. I have no clue. I thought he's in the NBA, isn't he? Murray with the ball right now. He's checked back in. Pull-up jumper. Picking up where he left off. DeJounte had a huge third quarter. Hopefully he can have it. He's got 25 points. He had 32, I believe, last night, which ties his career high. Could DeJounte Murray go for 30 again? He's darn close. Could he get a career high tonight? I'd like to see it. That's a turnover by the Pelicans. Let's go, Spurs fans. Michael TV, 8:19 left. 8:19. He's on the Spurs Summer League. Okay, Chris. Summer League. I know you. Old TSR forget sometimes. 104.92. 8:15 to go. Spurs looking for one of their rare back-to-back wins this season. What's it happened? 2 times? Maybe 3 tops? Walker, pull-up jumper. Good evening, Louie. Louie, uh-oh. Go, Spurs, go. I'm losing my voice. I got to be careful. Pelicans ball, down by 14. CJ McCollum with the ball, pulls up for 3. Just off, no good. Valanciunas with the rebound. And he'll pass it to Lonnie Walker, and it's going to be knocked. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pelicans. 9 on the shot clock. Vamos, Spurs, vamos. Pop needs 5 wins, Cruz. After tonight, it could be 4. Chet Holmgren going to make TSR not a million, Joshua. Bad Dog Sports is the biggest NBA channel I'm subscribed to. He's not NBA. He's NFL, NBA, MLB, but he's a huge channel. I don't want to sound like I'm not going to show, but the Lakers have driven his channel to huge numbers. That's probably a better way to put it. And that's because of the very popular players on the Lakers. So if the Spurs can get that type of superstar, you could definitely see my channel grow to 20 to 25,000 subscribers by the end of this year. It really would make a huge bump if the Spurs get a big-time player. Ingram for 3. Nope. DeJounte with the rebound. Is DeJounte closing in on a triple-double? Lonnie Walker with the ball for the Spurs right now. Back to DJ, 15 on the shot clock. Can somebody check DJ's triple-double numbers if you get a chance? I know he's got like 25 points, but rebounds and assists. Is he getting close to another triple-dub? 5 on the shot clock. DeJounte drives, spins around, pull-up jumper. Kobe! We can't get the rebound. I know. It's all good. Baseline 3. Ooh, swish, kill the fish. I don't know who that was for the Pelicans. Number 12? I don't have a 12 on my list. Okay. Murray with the ball. Jacques, I think he's got like 10 or 12. And while I was looking at chat, the Spurs scored a bucket, and I didn't see who shot it. I'm sorry, 110-97, 6:20 to go. DJ, 27, 9, and 5. Thank you, sir. 27, 9 boards, 5 assists? Oh, no, 29, 5, and 27, 5, and 9. Okay. CJ McCollum with another bucket. So close to a double-double. Oh, he's got only 5 assists? So he does have 27, 9, and 5. 9 rebounds? Was that Murray again? DeJounte Murray with another jumper and doing a little hop after that with DeJounte Murray's feeling it right now. Come on, another back-to-back 30-point game. It proved me wrong saying that he probably won't average 20 points per game in a season. I said I feel like he's more 18. I hope he proves me wrong and finishes over 20 for the year. I love Spurs players proving me wrong. I really do. Brandon Ingram has been unguardable tonight. 112-101 with another bucket on the jumper. 9 assists, 5 rebounds. Okay, so it is... Okay, I figured he had more assists than rebounds. Doug McDermott with the runner. Bounces around a couple times. No good. Valanciunas with the rebound. Keldon is definitely too small for Ingram, Edgar. It's not for a lack of trying. He's just too small. And DeJounte Murray with the steal. Murray with the ball. Over to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie for 3. No good. I think DJ is on... Yes. DeMar DeRozan not being there, full DJ mode. That 3 is no good by number 12. I still don't know who that is. So I don't know who that is for 3. No good. 4:45 to go, Spurs fans. Yes, he is, it says. He's full. Gary Clark, thank you. Thank you, J Money. Gary Clark's number 12. I appreciate that. I did not know who that is. And a foul down the other end. And 1. They're going to count the Keldon shot. Keldon with the bucket and 1. My man. I don't know how many points Keldon has, but he's got to have double digits at this point. Keldon with the spin around, turn around J, gets fouled, makes the shot, going to the line. Yes, hang on to the lead. I know some fans want us to tank. I'll never condone tanking. And maybe trading Derek lit a big fire under some players' butts. I don't know. Hopefully it did. 115-101. What's up, Jax Query? The Spurs are up. Nignan, I get you. 4:25 to go. Brandon Ingram, guarded by KJ. He's just too lengthy for KJ. Way too lengthy. Crashes into Keldon. Pull-up jumper is no good. How's that not an offensive foul? All right, whatever. Move right along. Just got to move by it. DeJounte guarded by Valanciunas. That's a massive mismatch. Should just blow right by him. No problem. 10 on the shot clock. DeJounte over to Keldon. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Spurs ball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 4 on the game clock. They do, Phil. I don't know what's. Does DeJounte have 30? Or does he have 27, 29? Butterfly, is he going to actually play for us, though? Isn't he just going to sit out and be a butthead? Valanciunas with the foul on Jakob Poeltl. Xavier, I honestly don't know. I don't want to tank. I just want to lose valiantly. See, Joshua, if they lose but put 100% effort in, I'm fine with that. But intentionally losing, never. DeJounte's been playing his butt off this year. Jakob has. I don't want their blood, sweat, and tears to be for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, go out there and try. And if you lose, but lose, on your shield. DeJounte, bam! Another pull-up jumper. He is just doing whatever he wants against the Pelicans in this second half. Doug has 18? It's hard to see where Josh Richardson is going to get time. I don't think he is easy. He could come in spurts for three-point depth. I don't think he's going to get a lot of playing time. Same thing with Romeo Langford. I see that some people say he's got potential. When's he going to get playing time? Garbage time, Romeo? That's about it. That is our all-star DJ. I'm proud to say I never gave up on him. I know not everybody did, but some fans really wanted to trade DeJounte Murray for Ben Simmons. And hey, I respect your opinion. If you thought Ben Simmons was better, so be it. But DeJounte's really shown a lot of Spurs fans that he can lead this team. He's our Batman. He needs a Robin. I'm proud of him. I really am. Now that Derek's gone, DJ's going to have more. I think so too, Jax. His scoring may go up. With Derek not there, maybe this will be good for both players. Instead of sharing the ball handling, so DJ, it's you. Go for it. It's super DJ. Like it. The team only treated losing momentum in the fourth like offensive rebounds. We'd have pressure. DJ says he was shocked. Yeah, Butterfly. I think I just saw the WTF GIF he put up of was it Kevin Hart or The Rock or I don't know, somebody going KJ's our Robin. I don't know if he's there yet. If he can string together some 20-point games. Does he have 20 tonight? I don't know. Oh, Jax, yes. A lot of people were saying DeJounte for Ben Simmons. I said no to that all year. We're at 140 likes, my friends. Can we get the likes up? Can we get to 150? Can we get to 200? DJ just involved in George Gervin. I want to look up the stats on this game real quick. I want to see how many points DeJounte Murray has. DeJounte with 31, 6 rebounds and 9 assists. 1 point away from tying his career out. No, 29 points. Sorry, I was looking at the minutes. He's got 29 points. Under 4 minutes to go. Still, great game by DeJounte. Love what I'm seeing from him. Cowboy X Factor. DeJounte Murray for Ben Simmons. Really, TSR? So they wanted to trade an all-star for another one who sat out? Yes. Actually, yes. There was a lot of talk on this channel, and I'm sure I could go to older videos and look at it, or live streams. A lot of Spurs fans told me that we should trade DeJounte Murray and another player or first-round pick for Ben Simmons. I kid you not. People, and look, I get it. I'm not going to sit here and troll anybody that, was saying that, but that was something I dealt with a lot, and I said no. DeJounte all the way. And now I am so happy he's proving me right. And not only proving me right, but the NBA basketball world, that no, he's not just an injury reserve all-star. He deserves to be on the all-star team. He's just, unfortunately, in a small market on a team that's losing. Chris Lightsey, what's up? Welcome to TSR Sports. Thank you for becoming a channel member, my man. Let's go. Two new channel members tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your support, and because of you guys, that's why I'm going to be calling the Bulls and Spurs game on Monday. You're so generous with your memberships, your super chats. How can I not pay just $6 to watch that game? You get NBA TV for one game. It's worth it. And I want to see our new Spurs that night if they play. Pelicans down the other end. That's a missed shot by CJ McCollum, and it might have been partially blocked by Kelman. 3 minutes ago, Spurs in the bonus. Got to hold on to this lead. And I know it's a 16-point lead with only 3 minutes left, but the Spurs have had some rough spots closing games. Let's close out another one by double digits. against a good decent Hawks team, Lonnie, pull-up jumper good. And a Pelicans team that, well, they've been up and up. Phil with the $5 super chat. Maybe they're trying to win out because they know they can make the play-in and still have the picks to trade up in the top 3. Phil, I like that. Make the play-in. Ooh, CJ for 3. We do have a lot of picks, and we can definitely trade up. Into the top 3, I don't know if any of those teams are going to be willing to give up even all 3 picks for the top 3. For a top 3 pick, but we'll see. Anything can happen. I mean, we didn't think we'd get a pick for Thaddeus, did we? Devin Vassell for 3. I mean, Thaddeus Young, we thought buyout or best second-round pick. And barring the Raptors collapsing, we're getting a first round. We got a first-round pick for Thaddeus. Come on, man. That is gold. Valanciunas open for 3. Takes the 3. Makes the 3. Thank you for the super chat, Phil. Yes, if we can get to 200 thumbs up, that would be great. I would love 200 thumbs up. I heard about that Cowboy X Factor. No, we don't have a losing mentality culture, and I hope we never get it in my lifetime. DJ over to Kelvin. Kelvin wheels it around to Lonnie Walker. Open for 3. Short. Oof, way short. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. DeJounte will reset the offense. 10 on the shot clock. Calling for a pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Quick pass to Devin Vassell. Back to DJ. 2 on the shot clock. DJ just going to launch a quick 3. In and out burger. Not the shot we wanted. The clock was running out, and he almost made it. Spurs up by 15. Only a minute 15 to go. Oh, my goodness. Brandon Ingram almost has the ball taken away. Wide open for 3, and it's good by Herbert Jones, but the Pelicans are running out of time. A minute 5 to go. Kevin Garnett, yep. BRT, exactly. I'm on the Ben Simmons bandwagon, all right. That's fine, I'm easy. I remember you were one of the, it wasn't just you. I think Clan the Spurs fan, wasn't he all on a Ben Simmons? I mean, he did like 100 Ben Simmons videos. I don't want to speak out of order, but it seemed like he was all in on Ben Simmons. I don't know. It is what it is. You're not alone. A lot of folks wanted Ben Simmons. I just felt I'd rather go with the guy that's playing and was drafted by us than the guy that's sitting out, because you just don't know what kind of headache you're going to get with the player sitting out. And I'm happy DeJounte has played so well. 12-point lead. Spurs are going to win this game, my friends. DeJounte with the ball right now. Pull-up jumper. Back rim. Hits the rim a couple more times. Maybe the trades didn't change the mentality. Who's better, Tim Duncan or Kevin Garnett? Tim Duncan. That's another bucket for the Pelicans, but the Spurs are going to win by 10, baby. 4 away from the record. Back-to-back wins for the... I can't wait to do tomorrow's recap. And they are playing on a different kind of fire. DJ, 31 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals. Let's go, All-Star. Thank you, Calvin. These last 2 games, they've seemed like a different team. I don't know. Maybe the trade did light up a huge fire under their butt. And they said, you know what? If they'll trade Derek, maybe I could be next. Totally different level of focus. Closing games out. Love what I'm seeing from the Spurs. Let's put the FI in there and pull up some end-of-game stats for our Spurs. Love what I'm seeing, San Antonio Spurs fan. If you get the thumbs up for the win, if you're on the way out, would appreciate you. And as always, go Spurs, go! But let's get some end-of-game stats first. We can actually make the plan. And yes, DeJounte should be considered for most improved player. At this point, absolutely. The way he's been on a tear, and if he keeps this tear going, DeJounte could be averaging over 20 points per game by season's end, which would be over 5+ swing. All the triple-doubles. I think he's still leading the league in steals. They really should consider DeJounte Murray for most improved player. If he doesn't get the most improved, he should finish top 3 in the voting. Let's take a look at the Pelicans first, my friends. Brandon Ingram with 22. Herbert Jones with 13. Valanciunas, a great night, 17 and 12. CJ McCollum, 34, 11, and 5. So I don't have Selena here, guys. I don't. 34, 11, and 5 for CJ McCollum. 14 of 23 from the field. That's 61%. Devontae Graham, 0. 2 rebounds and 5 assists. Devontae Graham did not have a good night. Jackson Hayes out for the bench for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes with 4. Jose Alvarado with 6. Willie Hernan Gomez with 4. Najee Marshall with 6. Garrett Temple, Donut. And Gary Clark with 6. And this was a back-to-back, by the way, Spurs fans. The Spurs won a back-to-back, something we struggle with. Crossover, yeah, DeJounte is awesome. Great win is right, Ruben. And then we're still missing our trade guys. They should play Monday, but this was an awesome win. For our San Antonio Spurs, Keldon with 16. He's only 2 of 8 from the arc. But you know what? He's going to have those up and down games. He was 6 of 8 last night. I'd rather he keeps firing them, and if they don't go in, then, don't all of a sudden get, gun shy, as you say. Doug McDermott with 15. Jakob Poeltl, 7 and 11. He did have 4 blocks, all in the first half, I believe. Devin Vassell, 14 points. DeJounte Murray, 31, 7 and 12. 13 of 22 from the field. That's 59%. 2 steals, 1 turnover. DeJounte Murray's last 2 games, 27 assists, 2 turnovers. Russell Westbrook gets like 2 turnovers a quarter, to put that in perspective. Lonnie Walker with 17 off the bench. Hallelujah, has a much better game. Still can't hit the 3, 1 of 5, but shot 8 of 13 overall. So much better night for Lonnie Walker. Joshua Primo with 9. Jacques Landale with 10. Devontae Caycock with 0. Trey Jones with 5. And that's a wrap for the game. That's another win, guys. 2 wins in a row. And no, they don't want Zach Collins playing back-to-back, so that's why he's out. But man, we'll have Zach Collins Monday night. Josh Richardson. Thomas Satoransky, Romeo Langford, don't see him playing, but maybe one of those guys will get some playing time. And the Spurs are killing it with assists this year. But man, DJ, yes, that's how I feel, Butterfly. DJ has been on fire and really showing people he deserved that All-Star spot. So I'm going to Hooters to watch the UFC at some point. And if you get hit the thumbs up on the way, I would appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow for a Spurs recap in the morning. And I might do a second Spurs video tomorrow. I really don't have anything planned. I'll obviously be watching the Super Bowl tomorrow night. Hopefully you all enjoy the Super Bowl. No matter what happens, whether the Bengals win or the Rams win, I hope we get a absolutely fantastic, engaging, and fun Super Bowl. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!